I am Shannon Joe.
I'm Randy Davis.
We are Kentucky Music Mafia.
Coming to you from the David Bradley Show.
Yay! Okay. Hey, everybody. How's it going? I hope everybody is doing good. I have been loving the weather lately. Totally wish it would stay this year round. It is very nice. But anyway, so we're going to kick back and we're going to have a little talk with a band that I find very, very interesting. And I'm so glad that they called and wanted to be on the show. So if everybody will please welcome the Kentucky Music Mafia. How's it going, Shannon?
Going good. How are you?
It almost feels like a Monday today.
Yeah, it does feel like a Monday.
Yeah.
Almost. It's been kind of like a weird week, really. So it's just, it's been kind of strange.
I was telling somebody else the other day, it amazes me because I don't know if you felt it or not, but it's like the last 3 weeks in the music industry, something's going on because it's like everything is buzzing and popping and happening. And I'm just like, aren't y'all people sleeping at all or what's going on?
I really don't think that they are. Like, I know all kinds of producers and stuff, and they're like, hey, I've been here since 8 o'clock and
Yeah.
I'm not going home till 10 at night. And I'm like, okay, something crazy is going on.
Yeah,
It's like something is really going on.
Well, I mean, somebody else told me they had been trying to get in a studio, and all those damn studios are booked.
I can vouch for that, like, because we've tried to do the same thing, and we got told, and this was from the big studios, this is from Soundstage, and they was like, we're booked up for, it was a couple months actually, and they're
Wow.
like, you have to make sure that you're here this day. You cannot rebook at all. You have to be here this day. And it was,
That is crazy.
It's been pretty wild.
It's amazing to me. I don't know. Maybe you ought to start a studio.
Trust me. I've thought about it numerous times.
Get into it.
Oh, I want to.
I don't have nothing else to do. So.
I want to. Yeah, that's for sure. We can get Randy to do it.
Yeah.
Randy can run all the wires and stuff and do all that.
Well, yeah.
I think just the weather finally broke and everybody's been all winter writing and getting ready and just really booked everything up right now.
Well, I was wondering if that whole ice storm we had, if that affected it like that, because you didn't have power. You didn't have anything. I mean, you writing lyrics.
There was a couple people, like I talked to the folks over at BMG, and they was actually there.
Yeah.
Like, some of them was there, like the producers and stuff, like the songwriters, they was still in the building.
Yeah.
Some of the other people who actually work and, behind the scenes and stuff, they wasn't at work. But, the producers and the people who were actually making things happen, they was at work.
Yeah. I wonder if Jeff was there.
Oh, yeah.
I think he lives there now, doesn't he?
Pretty much. Every time I talk to him earlier, and he said, I am busy. He said, I have deadlines that I have to do, and if I don't have these deadlines done for these artists, he said, I'm going to be in some trouble.
Jeff amazes me how he is. It's funny as hell to watch him ride that scooter to work.
That's
Let
what
me
I
just
sat
tell
here
you,
thinking.
that scooter is amazing.
It's not the Harley that he's riding.
No.
It's the little scooter.
Yeah,
and it's like,
Oh, when I first seen that,
Wow.
I was amazed by it. And he was like, yeah, man, it goes like 200 mile an hour. And I was like,
Yeah.
Are you driving at 200 mile an hour down the street? I was like, I hope not. I was like, you're kind of a big dude to be driving that thing.
yeah. Well, you remember when they brung the Vespas back through Kawasaki?
Yeah.
I had a buddy of mine that had one of the big 1600 Yamahas. He sold it and went and bought one of those biggest Vespas that you could buy. Now, here's a guy that looks like full-on biker dude. We're talking leather vest, leather coat, chaps, the whole 9 yards. And it's funny as hell to see him get on that Vespa.
That's kind of almost like Toby riding his
That's
scooter.
what I was thinking. Toby riding his scooter.
Because Toby had a scooter, and I was like, "No, you're kind of like that would be like a gorilla riding a tricycle."
Yeah.
I was like, "Come on now."
I was like, dude, man. I don't know. And then I seen Jeff ride that little scooter in, and I was just like, dude.
He's got his helmet though, so he's good.
Well, yeah, you know.
But I mean, Jeff is a big guy. I mean, it's like having like a lineman for like the Bears or something come in and be like, "Hey, jump on this scooter and ride it to practice."
Yeah. I don't know. He tried to talk me into buying one of them damn things. I was like, I don't live down here.
I mean, it's convenient for him because he lives right around the corner from there, and he's like, I'll ride it right over here. And I'm like, okay. I was like, it makes a lot of sense.
Well, I mean, saving a hell of a lot of damn money.
Oh, most definitely right now. I mean, it's probably $20 of gas just to drive from his house over to the studio.
Oh yeah.
After that traffic today, I may get one myself. That Nashville traffic's tough.
Yeah.
It's not for the weak. I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean,
It's for sure for the weak.
it amazes me how much Nashville has grown, because I'm sure you remember back in the day, the L&M building was about the biggest building down there, and now they've got high rises almost as tall as the Batman
I
building.
mean, I remember because my summer vacations with my grandma was Nashville. It was Opryland, was everything, and we stayed on Music Row every time at the same Comfort Inn that's still sitting there. Mm-hmm. And when they had the Shoney's next door, and they had all the shops going up Music Row.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And so it's like now that I come back and I'm like, I showed him, and I would like bring when people who ain't really been through there.
Yeah.
It's like I would show them like this was here and this was there and this was there. And I was like, it is nothing like it used to be. Nothing. I said, you have apartment buildings going up all over the place. Mm-hmm. I said, and it's kind of sad to like a music person. It is a sad thing.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people who's not music lovers probably wouldn't fully understand, but I was like, it's sad to see all of this just like kind of moving away.
Yeah.
And then like recently I heard that like ASCAP is like moving out of there.
They, from what I understand, ASCAP in secret has had another building constructed, and they are going to be vacating that building down there, and they're going completely away from Music Road.
Really?
And that's sad.
To me, that's sad.
That building they've been there for how long?
Oh God, I couldn't tell you.
It's been long
time. Because I remember back when they first started building that building, it was the industry standard back then, and
I
it was
remember
gorgeous.
I remember it being there before they put all the roundabout and all that nonsense in there.
I still ain't figured out that statue.
Dude. The first time that I came back to Nashville and I seen that statue, I had to like stop, and I was like, what in the world is that?
For art lovers out there, I'm not dissing anybody, but as an individual that doesn't create that kind of thing, what the hell is it? Because the only thing I see is a bunch of naked people. That's all I see.
That's what I see also. I'm like, what does this have to do with music? I'm like, this is Music Row.
Yeah.
Like, you at least could have paid tribute to like somebody down here who did something.
I would have figured they would have done like the greats.
Yeah.
And, around in a circle.
Sort of like a Mount Rushmore.
I mean, it's like, they should have put it where, the people who kind of like built Music Row around there, like the Chet Atkins and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, and what's weird is I sat there and said I'm not a creative as far as art and everything, but I just sat here and thought of this. How cool would it have been, Music Row, that's a roundabout, You could have had Johnny Cash statue. You could have had all kinds of the greats in a statue in a circle, because the circle be unbroken.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
Something at least to relate it back to Nashville.
Yeah.
and you could have for sure did that. I mean, I don't know why they. I don't know. It's
And instead we got.
I mean, a lot of stuff in Nashville like blows my mind with a lot of things.
Well,
With what they do. So I mean, they tear down a park that was profitable and built a mall. So I mean, come on now.
Don't even, yeah,
I mean, come on now.
I got to know where they come up with the idea of that other circle that's got the telephone poles painted different colors sticking up every damn way. I don't understand it either.
I'm not sure which committee takes care of that.
Would it be the pole crew or would it be?
I don't know. I don't know. But,
I don't know. It's a whole lot of mind blowing stuff that goes around
Yeah,
in Nashville that doesn't make a lick of sense to me.
no.
Like it really doesn't.
I mean, it's not bad art or anything. It just doesn't relate well. You know, when
It might relate to somebody, but it doesn't relate to the area.
exactly.
And oh God, I wonder how much I would pay for that.
Oh God.
Let's see. Music Row, country music, naked acrobats. Okay.
That was a good that was a good one.
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
mean-
That's
I think that's the same committee that approves people to raise electric bills and stuff.
Probably.
probably
I think it's the same people.
it has to be the same
Yeah,
people.
for sure.
Like I heard something the other day, and you know, it kind of reminds me of that stuff. It's like, you know, you want progress,
Right.
but the thing is, progress isn't always a good thing in some places.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you can't take away all the memories that happen on that place, like around that area. Like the memories. I mean, I watched so many documentaries about this stuff and read about it and just studied it so much for so many years. And I'm like, why would you want to take that away?
I said the same thing when they got rid of Opryland. The memories, the things that went on down there.
I mean, I don't know, like what in your right mind? Like, you think that money was going to just help it? Like that don't make no sense to me.
The bad part about it is, though, and you got to be honest about it, it is that. It doesn't matter about the memory or the legacy or anything else, as long as that books look good on the dollar signs.
Yeah. I mean, you got to look at the Opryland thing too. The books look good with Opryland. Everything was booming.
Yeah.
So it's like you take it away and put a mall, and eventually, with the way the world is today, that mall is going to go away. Mm-hmm. That mall. So what are you going to do? You're going to have like the one mall. What's the one mall that closed here recently in Nashville?
Take your pick.
I mean, there's been a bunch.
Especially strip malls.
I mean, they're just
Rivergate's gone.
Yeah,
now.
Rivergate's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, and Rivergate's gone. Hickory Hollow's gone. That other one over in Franklin, it's still up and going.
Yeah, but they're nothing like what they used to be.
No, it just. What killed me was when you see all these fights break out at Opry Mills. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, dude, this isn't safe.
No,
We didn't have that crap back in the day.
no, there was.
Maybe
I
in
never
the parking lot.
experienced anything like that.
Yeah.
Whenever I was at Opryland, ever.
Mm.
I don't know. It's sad and really crazy.
It's nuts how all of it goes.
Anymore, it's not the safest to be anywhere there's a crowd of people.
Yeah, ain't lying about that.
Unfortunately, it's just, we was talking about that coming up the road. Just, you know, it's funny. You hear your parents and grandparents talk about the way times used to be, and now we're doing it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I guess every generation's going to change, but how much further can it go before it falls off, you know?
Well, don't get me wrong, but I've got to say this. I do like going when I get invited to a venue or something like that. I love going. I love supporting artists and everything that I need to do. But I now realize why Mom and Dad didn't go many places. Because if I could have a pool in the backyard and have a barbecue area made, set up, good luck getting me out of here.
Yeah, for
That's kind of where it's like if I'm not out doing shows or meetings or something like that, I'm like, I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to go nowhere. I said it's sad that it's gotten to that point, but then it's like I was talking to somebody last week about it, and I was like, was the world this nuts? Like back in the 70s and 80s and like early 90s, like before social media, and like because now social media is like, you know, everything that's going on at every minute.
Yeah.
So back then you really didn't know that.
No, because, well, I mean, I've had several artists that I've talked to, and they can't get over the fact in the 80s, we had the house phone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember the house phone.
rotary dial.
And I mean, hell, we thought we were shitting in hot cotton when we got push button.
Exactly. If you go back a little bit farther, you're on party line.
Yeah.
Where you and the neighbors and everybody's on.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember my older cousin had one of them. Yeah. I remember that, and I was like, I was young, and I was like, that is the coolest thing ever.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I had
Till you got a neighbor that won't get off the damn phone.
I had Tristan Robertson on, and his mom and dad were here, and it was funny because me and the mom and the dad were talking about growing up in those 80s, you know, and hell, man, we were laying in the hallway with our feet up on the wall talking on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
But when we got off the phone, we knew where our friends were.
Yeah.
And we would go meet them there, and we would go hang out there. Because our big routine back then was Friday, we would all get together, hang out at Rivergate Mall. By about 9 o'clock at night, we were hopping into four-wheel drive trucks. We were going to a buddy's farm that his granddaddy owned. We were going off-road a little bit. We were parking the freaking trucks, starting a bonfire, and we was hanging out. And this is funny because this kind of ties into your song that I fell in love with a long time ago. Hank and the Whiskey.
Oh, the Hank and the Drinking song.
Yeah, the Hank and the Drinking.
Yep.
Because that song reminded me so much of what we used to do back then.
Oh, yeah.
We were hanging out. We were having fun. Nobody was fighting. Nobody was mad. We were just sitting around. And if somebody had a guitar,
Oh, yeah.
we were sitting around playing guitar, singing. I mean, it's nothing like having 5 or 6 drunk ass people singing their ass off.
But that's some of the funnest times ever, though.
Yeah.
It's like they couldn't talk.
Yeah.
You couldn't have a conversation with them. But Country Boy Can Survive, you heard every damn word they said.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that. And it still happens to this day.
Yeah.
Here and there. So, I mean, you still have the good old boys out there doing things like that.
I think it's less than what we used to do.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that 100%.
I mean, it's like I told somebody, I actually told a guy I work with, I said, you know, if you could put a TV and a video game out in the middle of a field, you might actually get a kid out there.
That's truth.
Sadly, that is true.
Or, God forbid, I mean, they're not going anywhere they can't get cell phone signal.
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh. Let me just tell
You
you.
know, you can't get internet or something. They're
What?
not going.
No internet? I'm not going.
My 13-year-old son, he asked where me and his mom was going one time, and I told him, and I was like, dude, I said, we're going in the middle of the mountain. I was like, there's no cell phone service there.
Yeah.
I said, none. He was like, what am I supposed to do? And I'm like, the same damn thing that I did whenever I went there. I said, I rode bikes, played basketball. Mm-hmm. He said, how'd you play basketball? Really? I said, we played on the dirt. I said, there would be basketball goals attached to barns.
Yeah.
I said, that's how we did it. I said, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I said, you just have to deal with it. You go out and, do stuff.
Yeah, actually wash your hands when you got done. But that was about it.
We get a pretty good lot of stuff down in eastern Kentucky. We got to have a McCoy trail system now.
Yeah.
Which
is a blast.
Everybody that lives there, we all ride what they want to call the outlaw trails now, which is what we've rode since we was kids.
Yeah.
But now they're outlaw trails. We may not ride them, but we still, how it goes. But, we still get a lot of that. And that's one of the biggest complaints when people come in from out of states, cell phone signal.
Oh, yeah.
And things like that. They just can't get over it.
Well, I mean, when I was growing up, Dad bought me my first dirt bike when I was 9. I was racing dirt bikes the time I was 11 and having all kinds of fun. And Dad actually won a couple of trophies when he was racing and stuff. But that was back in the Bob Hanna years when he was real big, And we just had a lot of fun with it. And it was nothing to load up the truck on a Saturday morning and go hit the woods and be gone all freaking day. Wasn't no cell phone, wasn't no internet, wasn't no nothing. We just had fun.
Didn't have to post where you were at.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't have to take a selfie, be like, I'm here, I'm there, and then it's...
Well, back then it would have been the Polaroid. The Polaroid.
Yeah, have to wait on it to develop, out there waving it.
I never actually thought about that, taking selfies with a Polaroid.
No.
I never thought about that when I was younger in any kind of way.
Yeah.
I never just be like, I'm going to take a picture right here, and I'm like... I think now, and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have had a picture of all this.
Yeah.
Like I do think about stuff like that, but as in like back then, I didn't care about none of that.
I used to think it was so funny when all that started coming out, people was walking around with these sticks to hold out to, because I guess they hadn't developed the rear facing camera yet.
The selfie sticks?
Yeah, they're holding these sticks out. Yeah, I mean, just walking down the street, and it's like.
I actually laughed about it because it made me remember something when I was younger. You remember when you went to the state fair and you had that little leash looking thing?
Oh, yeah.
And you were just walking around with invisible dog.
Yep.
Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Down boy.
Yeah, that's about what it was. Invisible dog.
That is...
You can't do that no more.
Sadly, but true. It's pretty crazy. It's like... Because, I mean, you have the whole social media thing, and it's like there's good with it.
Yeah.
But then there's also bad with it.
Yeah, I call it the double-edged
and
sword.
It reminds me, like, because I remember Garth Brooks saying something on his documentary, and it caught me, and I was like, I never really looked at stuff like that, but it was just like, what's a blessing is a curse, and what's a curse is a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it made me think about that, and I'm like, yeah, because you could take something good and you could turn it into something bad.
Oh yeah.
Or you can take something bad and turn it into good.
Yeah.
So it's like you could do it both ways. It's your choice to what path that you choose to go on that.
Yeah. And I've told several people, and I'm sure y'all can relate. Back then, I was so glad we didn't have video cameras and people taking pictures, and
That's probably saved me months probably behind bars somewhere.
I tell people that all the time. I said, you know what? I said, I'm glad, because I grew up in the 90s. So it's like, I tell people, I'm like, I'm glad that we didn't have social media. I was like, because pretty sure like all of me and my friends would probably be doing like prison time with like stuff.
Blackmail.
I said, there's all kinds of stuff from like just going. I said, because like I think back and I'm like, okay, we did cow tipping. We did all kinds of craziness. I said, these kids these days would record every bit of that. And I said, guess what? They're going to jail for trespassing and God knows what else.
The weird part about it is, now here's the double-edged sword. If we had that technology back then and somebody did video, could you imagine the algorithm? We would all be rich
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
because the
Oh, I
crap we
agree.
did.
Oh yeah.
They don't do that now.
No, I'm telling you, back then we used to do some really ignorant things, like
Yeah. It was
fun.
really,
It was
really
fun,
ignorant
though.
things. I mean, we would ride around in like the country and like hang like. We'd have two people up front on a little S10 truck, and then we have a couple in the back. And dude, we'd ride around with like damn double barrel shotguns and just be blasting them in the air and just doing wild stuff like that. And I'm like,
Nothing does. Nothing to
can't
hurt
do
anybody or do anything. Just
no,
you know,
it's just out having fun. I mean,
Yeah.
we,
Be
like we-
mischievous, but now they put you in jail for it. You know.
I seen a video. God, it was 2 weeks ago. I seen this video, and a guy took one of those RC planes, and what he had done is he lit like 4 Roman
Candles.
candles.
Roman noodles.
I don't know why I said noodles. Am I hungry? I must be hungry. I might be hungry.
Supper time.
Summertime, but he lit 4 of them. There was 4 on each side. What is that popping?
That was me. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
I thought the house was breaking down or something. But he lit those 4 Roman candles and took off with the RC plane, and it was shooting at the ground.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I remember when I had 3 in each hand, and Mike Bowers had 4 probably in each hand, and we were shooting at each other.
yeah.
We used to put them on motorcycles. And stick them to the front and light them and go down the road shooting each other with them. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Paintballs. I mean, I can't tell you how many times they get paintball cyber cars
Oh,
going down
dude,
the road
we used
shooting
to
each other.
we used
you
to
know?
freeze them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to freeze the paintballs and like shoot them at each other.
Yeah, we'd go down.
I mean, it would suck, but
It hurt like hell, but
it was fun.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, God. We could walk down memory lane forever.
Oh yeah,
Now you got to write 3 or 4 songs about that.
that I do.
So how did you come up with the whole concept of your music? Because I was like,
A lot of people are intrigued by that. A lot of people
Yeah,
are like
'cause-
so like
well, I mean, you know, when you, I'm going to break it down. This is what I read.
yep,
Outlaw mountain music.
yep.
But you've got rock in there. You've got bluegrass. You've got R&B. You got rap. You got, and I'm just like, holy shit.
Definitely creating our own
Trust
lane.
me, a lot of people have asked me that. A lot of people, and I'm like, I said, okay, you got me, you have Roy, and you have Toby. All 3 of us was practically raised by our grandparents.
Yeah.
So it's like we was raised by older people. Mine and Roy's parent or grandparents, they was all from Eastern Kentucky, all from the mountains.
Right.
We was mainly raised like with me, and I know Roy and Toby. Well, Toby was a little different on the genres and stuff. It was more of the Southern rock and stuff like that with him.
Yeah.
But with me and Roy, like, as like I remember, like my first bit of music was bluegrass, Stanley Brothers, Bill Monroe, the Osmond Brothers, like people like that.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Martin and people like that's what I was raised on.
Yeah.
And that's the same with Roy. And then, you know, it started getting a little older and was introduced to country music a lot more. Mm-hmm. And then it was probably, I can't remember, the late 80s, whenever I was really young. Like that's whenever I got fully introduced to the whole country music thing. And,
Right.
And like my grandparents loved like the Keith Whitleys, loved the Ricky Skaggs,
Yeah.
loved like just music like the George Jones. Like my grandpa was a full-fledged, blown George Jones fanatic. He loved George, loved Merle. He just loved all that stuff. So it was like growing up, that's all I heard.
Yeah.
And then my uncles, they had their own band, which that took me to a whole different genre. So it's like I'm getting introduced to like Leonard Skinner.
Yeah.
Getting introduced to Foghat. I'm getting introduced to the Allman Brothers. I'm getting introduced to so many like Southern rock and like things like that. And they introduced me to the Hank Williams Jr. stuff too.
Yeah.
So it's like that was like a big just influence on me. And then once I got into my teenage years, and what is so wild, and that people, when I tell people that know me, they are blown away by this, but my uncle, who literally is in a bluegrass band and plays banjo, introduced me to my first rap artist and bought me my first rap CD. And like, still to this day, he gives me hell about it. And I'm like, you're the one who introduced me to this. I was like, I didn't just say, hey, let me listen to this. Like, you bought me the CD.
Yeah.
I was like, so
It's one of those things, man.
I said, I was young. I said, I didn't know. I said, and then, you know, I get into a teenager and, you know, I'm like, oh, screw this. I'm about to rebel, screw everything else. I'm going to just listen to like rock and roll and rap. And
yeah, but now I'm intrigued. What was the first song you let you hear in rap?
Beastie Boys.
See, I was before
It was
Beastie Boys.
Licensed to Ill album, and I fell in love.
Oh, yeah.
Fell in love. Like, still to this day, when I put that album on, I'm just like, it just takes me back, and it just,
And
I'm still amazed by it.
I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I hear rap or country rap or something like that, I actually still am just yearning to hear somebody holler, "Kick it!" Yeah. You know, and I'm just like, "Come on, dude!" Yeah. And but
I'm going to do that now.
yeah, you're gonna have to,
do
man.
that.
I mean,
I am going to do that.
it is just something about it. It just. Dude, when he yelled that and that music hit and just like,
iconic, man.
And it was badass.
Yeah.
But see, I'm like Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
Yeah.
That's where I actually started listening to it.
Yeah.
NWA.
Yeah. all
See,
that
I
stuff.
didn't really get into the whole NWA thing until, I guess, well, I really wasn't listening to it then, but like, I didn't really get into that until like probably later on, until I was around 13 years old or 14. And when I got introduced to like the Dr. Dre's and the Snoop Dogg's, like that's whenever I like figured it all out, because I was like, I didn't know nothing about this, which in my grandparents' house, it was,
Turn that off.
oh, it was most definitely turn that off. It was like, you were not to listen to this. You were not to watch MTV. You were not to, and like my grandparents wasn't like strict like that at all in any kind of way. They wasn't really strict on stuff like that, but they was when it come to music wise. Like,
Yeah.
I guess it's just because like I come from like a musical family, and like they was just loved music, and like they did music. Like my great grandpa was like a fiddle player and a guitar player and all that. So it's like my grandparents was all about, you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Like,
Yeah.
funny story, back whenever I guess you was allowed to take kids in the bars back in the 80s.
Well, yeah, because half the damn time the kid had to get the dad to go home.
My
When you
grandpa,
learn how to drive when you was 12.
I'm not even joking. We lived across the street from this bar whenever I was growing up. My grandpa would take me to that bar every day with him. Every day. I would go in there and sing with the band every time. They would pay me. They would pay me, but they would give me 7-Up and pretzels all the time. I'd get their long pretzels, and like I was in love.
Hey, that's payment enough right there.
Paid him pretzels.
And my grandpa, I'm not even joking, and like it's pretty funny when I think about it. My grandpa like thought I was going to be like the next Ricky Skaggs.
Yeah.
That's what he always called me, and that's what they always called me in the bar. They was like Little Ricky Skaggs, and I was like, when I got into a teenager, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Because all my friends in school are like, what the hell is that? What are you listening to? They're like, no, check this CD out. Check this tape out. And I'm like, yes, there's like a something sitting here, and there's something sitting on one shoulder, and it's like telling me, don't listen to that. The other part's like, you better listen to that. You like it. You like it. So it was kind of like that. And then I always loved and wanted to do music. Oh, and another thing, like I was a big Michael Jackson fan.
Oh, who wasn't?
Huge. I got to see Michael Jackson in concert when I was young. I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
Still remember, I remember bits and pieces of it, but my uncle took me to, what's the same uncle that introduced me to rap that plays banjo. He's the one who got me into Michael Jackson.
Was he the trouble uncle?
Yeah.
No, actually he wasn't. He was like the brilliant uncle still to this day. Like he was
Awesome.
the brilliant one out of everybody. But he got me into Michael Jackson. I had like the whole jacket, the glove, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I got to see Michael Jackson when I was 7 years old. So it's like, I think that, and then seeing Hank Jr. in concert when I was younger too, them two, I was like, that's what I want to do.
Oh yeah.
I said, I looked at the whole entertainment side of them, and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I don't want to do nothing else. I was like, I really don't. I was like, that is what I feel like I'm born to do.
Yeah.
I was like, there's nothing for me out here but that.
Well, you know, back when I was growing up, we was, you know, doing the four-wheeling and the whole field and bonfire and all that stuff. One of my biggest things to do is just look around at the trucks that were parked. And I would literally look to see who had the Hank Williams Jr. logo on the back of their. And usually, if they had the logo, it was either the driver or the brother of the driver or something had the Hank Williams Jr. tattoo.
Yep.
And I was just like, dude. And if somebody showed up and their truck wasn't that dirty and yeah, okay. That's a nice looking wine cooler you got there, bud.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, you was going over the different genres and stuff there. I mean, we're definitely a group that can say we can got a little something for everybody.
Well, you know, that's the big thing with me is I understand the box.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole method to it. There's a whole money aspect to it and all that other stuff. But what I'm loving is the people that they've either kicked the front of the box off or they're kind of like sticking their toe out over here and they're finding who they are and they're not trying to sound like anybody else. The one thing I hate more than anything is when somebody says, "Oh yeah, you got to listen to her. She sounds just like," and I'm like,
yeah, why don't I just listen to them?
No, that's I don't really like that either. I don't like
actually,
that one bit.
you know,
I'm like, I don't want to listen to somebody that sounds like another person.
yeah, I want to hear a person that sounds like them.
Yes.
Because like I said, you can search your memory banks all you want. I'll wait.
Yeah,
Johnny Cash sounds nothing like Merle Haggard.
exactly.
Oh, most definitely not.
Well, you know, when a song comes on the radio, and if you listen to music and country music and different things, you shouldn't have to, try to look at your radio to see who it is.
Yeah.
Because there's so many of them are sounding alike.
Oh, yeah.
Don't take away from their talent, great singers, but,
Yeah, but to this day, let a Garth Brooks song come on the freaking radio.
Oh, yeah.
You know who
You
it
know
is.
who it is when he starts singing. That's
You
right.
for sure know
George
Garth Brooks.
Jones. I mean,
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people who just completely stand out. Like you said, Garth Brooks is Merle Haggard's, Waylon Jennings, Willie
Mel
Nelson,
Tillis.
Mel
Oh, yeah,
Tillis.
Mel Tillis.
Like nobody. I mean, you think back and it's just like you look and it's like there's a lot of people who try to imitate every bit of that, and it's like.
And imitation is the
want-
art of flattery.
But I listen to it, like I scroll through my TikTok and it's like, and like this, like Keith is like, I put Keith on a pedestal.
Yeah.
I always have. Like he's a Kentucky boy. My grandma did the same thing. My grandma loved Keith, loved Keith. And I put him on a pedestal, but it's like, I go on to TikTok and it's like, this person, Keith Whitley. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. And Jesse's the same way. Jesse's like, I get tagged and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I said, I can only imagine with you. I was like, I know you get tagged. I was like, because I tag you sometimes too. I said, I forget and then I just copy paste and send it to you in a text message.
And laugh.
Right.
Yeah.
This is for you, pal. Here you go.
I mean, it's what you have to do. I mean, but
When you really think about it, though, like the artists you was naming that you know who they are when they come, that's the ones that become stars.
Yeah.
They're the ones that stand out. I mean, Mark Chestnut. I'm just
yeah.
certain people when they hit that radio after one or two words, you know who it is.
Yeah. And that's, to me, that's the sadness of Nashville right now, because I remember a time in Broadway, every bar down there, you played your music.
Oh yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Artist people hit those bars.
Yep.
They hung out. PR people, producers, engineers.
Oh, yeah.
It was all right there.
Well, like I told him too when we was down there, I said there wasn't this many bars back in the 90s.
No.
I was
Said,
telling
now
him.
it's like flooded with like everybody thinks they need a bar down here, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, dude, like what are you doing? Like stop.
I told somebody else the other day, it's like a developer is walking around Nashville. And when he sees a crack that he can put a bar in, he's making phone calls and making it happen.
Oh, and it's ridiculous, and like they're like just tiny, and you're like having to squeeze. It's like they're just like trying to imitate Tootsies downstairs, and like everybody's just squeezed in there like this, and I'm like, you can't have that.
I was telling him a funny story coming up about Tootsie's. I had an office in Nashville probably 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And we used to go in there, and my job at the time, I had to wear a suit every day and stuff. And I was, a little younger then. But the guy that went with me all the time was a little older, gray-haired, distinguished looking, We'd go in and sit down, and I was telling him so many people would come talk to us just because they thought we was a producer or we was something, because of the way he looked, the way Bill looked, And because, he looked like somebody that was important.
Yeah.
And but like you said, the people getting up on stage and stuff at that time, they were singing their music. And
Oh, yeah.
and really, myself, that's what I want to hear. If I want to hear cover songs, I've played the radio, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's just personal. Everybody does cover songs. It's not that, but it's just, it seems like everybody's not really coming up with new things. They're trying to piggyback off from things that's already out there.
Well,
And I think that's where we differ is, I really don't think there's any albums you can listen to and compare us to anybody.
well,
That's what
it's
I'm
like
trying to do.
when y'all get through engineering and mixing and getting everything produced and done and your vocals are done, the music's done, do you ever just pick up that CD or record and look at it and go, "Ha, copy this"?
You've listened to him. Roy's got a sound that it's all unique to Roy. He's a great country singer. To me, he sounds like, a lot of the older singers and stuff.
Yeah.
Roy's pure country, and he's good at what he does. And, then you bring in Toby, and Toby, like he said, he's more the Southern rock, and he's got the deeper voice and things.
Yeah.
And then Shannon, really, he goes through all the genres. He really does. There's nothing that he doesn't like and doesn't do.
Well, that's what I like because there's times on different songs you can hear the difference in your voice.
Yeah.
The way you're delivering it.
That's what I love. That's one thing that like I told myself, I said when I started doing it, the more I'm doing music, I said, I want to change things up. I don't want to be the same. I don't want to do the same delivery. I don't want to sound the same on this song that I sound on a different song. I said, because this one might be more hip hop, which this one might be more bluegrass, or this one might be a more Southern rock. I said, so why would I want it to sound me the same? I don't want myself to sound like that.
Right. And that's what I found really, really refreshing. It was like, I know it's him.
Yeah.
Well, like there's one song, there was one song that like people are still to this day are blown away, and they're like, that is you? And I'm like, yeah. And it's called The Whiskey Made Me Act That Way. Mm-hmm. And I just went into it with Toby was like, he said, do it with your voice as deep as you can. And I was like, okay. So I was just went in there and was like, I've been working all week long. I just did that.
Yeah.
And he said, do it. He said, do the whole thing like that. He said it's kind of almost like a Josh Turner like vibe.
Yeah.
And I was like, never thought about that. I was like, I've never tried that. I was like, give me a couple takes. I said, let me get it down to, but I don't want to just go in there and not have it practice. I said, let me do that.
And sometimes when you try to go too deep, sometimes
Oh yeah,
you can get a little bit of a screw up,
Oh yeah, because trust me, that had numerous screw ups during that studio session.
We'll have a good country song, and halfway through you may catch 2 or 3 rap bars.
Yeah,
and it just changes things up, and it's got a good flow to it, but definitely not boxed in.
No, we're most definitely not boxed in, and it's like people ask me like all the time, they're like, what do you actually listen to? And I was like, you sure you want to know? Because like certain people, they're like, are you, because like I'll have somebody on the hip hop side. And you're like, so what do you listen to? I said, I don't listen to hip hop, dude. I was like, I truly don't. I said, I'll listen to the older stuff every once in a while. I said, but I listen to nothing but like bluegrass and country music from like the 80s and the 90s. I said, it's just, that's the music that I was raised on.
Yeah.
I said, so I can't relate to some kind of crap that they're trying to release these days.
Downtown Detroit.
I said,
mugging
I'm
somebody.
not trying to, I said that I'm not listening to that. I was like, why would I want to? I said that whatever. I said, to each its own. I was like, but that's not my vibe. I was like, I can't do that. I was like, I was like, I said, there's Morgan Wallen songs that I like. There's some that I don't like. I said, it's the same thing. I said, it's just, the music just changes so much over the years. The older that I get, it's like, I go backwards with my music genres, and I like it like that. Like, I love it. I said, I relate to it so much. And I said, it's helped me music wise so much more. I said, because I don't want to just follow a trend or follow whatever they're doing over here. I want to keep it the way that I like it, so I can continue to love music.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it to where, oh, this sucks, and like I'm hating this today, and I don't want to do this today. I never want to make music feel like a job.
Well, and as a listener, I actually do go through phases. I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Absolutely. I just turn the radio off sometimes. Going down the road, I just turned off.
After shows.
I put on podcasts. Yeah.
After shows, I'm telling you, I will go and I'm like, I don't even want to listen to nothing.
Yeah.
Don't want to listen to anything.
You was talking too, it's a double-edged sword sometimes, because you got the situation where you're talking to DJs or radios or producers, and they're like, so tell me what kind of music y'all sing. I'm like, and that's my job. I'm like, you got a few minutes. We kind of need to go through this. But it's a double-edged sword, because it's like, where do we put you?
My question is, I would have turned right around and said, what, you ain't heard my shit yet?
Yeah, I just tell them, hey, I just be honest with you, we're creating our own lane. It's outlaw mountain music. And that's exactly what I go to. I say, here, listen to these 3 songs, and they're 3 totally different things,
That's,
listen to these, and that's us,
Well, that's what I like so much about, because it's not the same.
No.
It most definitely is not the same. It blows a lot of people away with some of the stuff that we do. Like, there's one of the songs that we did with Jesse Keith Whitley, and it was called The Outlaw Kinda Way. Well, Jesse approached me about the song, and he was like, what do you think about this? And I'm like, are you sure that you want to do that, Jesse? He said, yes. He said, y'all put the song together. I'll do the hooks with Roy. Have Toby write me a verse for the last part. And I'm like, okay. We recorded this whole album over at the Sound Kitchen.
Yeah.
Jesse came. Jesse kicks me out of the studio because I'm laughing at him so hard. Because Jesse was like, I want to rap. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, what?
Jesse?
Yes. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, are you sure about that? And he said, yes, I want to rap. And I'm like, okay, dude. I'm like, this is probably going to like literally either like backfire on every one of us and like have us shamed all over the place. I said, or it's going to go over great. So talk to his mom about it. And his mom literally, and if anybody knows Lori Morgan, knows exactly that how she is, and she'll say whatever, like at any point in time. She's an awesome person. She looked right at me and him and said, I'm a motherfucking outlaw. And I said, that's all we need to know. I said, let's go. I said, let's do it. I said, let's do it. And he did the verse and rapped it. And I was like, okay. And I was like, you actually sound pretty damn good. I said, you need a lot of coaching along with that. Yeah. Toby went in the booth with him and helped him. Coached him along with it, but I was outside. I had to get out of there because he kicked me out because I was laughing so hard.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. That was there like an hour or 8 hours of training and coaching? And
it was I'd say it's about an hour.
Yeah.
It's about an hour. It wasn't that bad, but he did. It was pretty awesome. Like, and after the song was finished, I was shocked. And I even told him, I said, dude, I am shocked. I said, that was really good. I was like, I'm really, really shocked by that.
And everything turned out great.
Oh, it was awesome. Awesome. Shot a music video to it.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. Like, I was like blown away. I was like, this is pretty cool. I was like, I like this.
It's even my wife will be driving down the road and I'll be playing the stuff and she'll be like, "Is that the boys?" Because it'll go to something just totally different.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you've heard "Crying in the Rain." It's a slower song. It's more one of the best songs out there.
Country mixed with R&B.
Yeah,
is what it is.
Honestly, I think one of the best songs out there, and you wouldn't know it's them. I mean, if you really know them, you can tell the difference when they're the different boys and stuff. But then you flip over to Hankin' or Drinkin', it's just a totally different vibe.
Yeah.
And you go through that 3 or 4 times on an album, just different vibes, which I think is a good thing.
Well, I'm sick of the days of here's your box, do this whole album, and the album's got to fit in this box.
Yeah.
And everything sounds the same.
Yeah. There's a couple artists. It's even like the music.
There's
the instrumental and everything. It's just like it's the same.
Well, I mean, I'm probably going to get yelled at when I say this, but I don't care. Back in the day, there was a particular band came out with an album, and almost every damn song was an identical riff to the song before it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm like, there's only so many times you can look. We're on the 5th song. It sounds like the first freaking song,
Yeah, you can't distinguish a song by the music.
Yeah, and the word may be different. The words may be different. I'm not saying the band name, but people from the 80s know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure.
it wasn't 38 Special, I can tell you that.
No.
There's a lot of that out there. There's a whole lot of repetitive stuff. I mean, still to this day there is. I mean, listen to some artists and I'm like, come on, dude. Like,
Well,
do something different, please.
that's one thing I liked because I listen to everything. I listen to all kinds of music. Some of my friends that know me knew I was a metalhead. When I first started doing sound and lights in Nashville, I was in that metal era of Nashville.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the hair bands and all that stuff.
Like a Megadeth.
Yeah.
They were probably the lighter ones.
Those were the ones that we looked up to. Yeah. I remember when Stryper first hit, and that guitar tone, man. I mean, oh my God! And Michael's voice when he was singing, dude, I just fell in love with it. Anyway, I digress. But they teased me about, you're doing a podcast and you're doing mostly country people, and I'm like, no, it's about music in general.
Yeah.
It's a whole creativity of it. And I love all of it, but I do go through times where I'm just like, I don't want to hear this yet. Yeah. Give me something else, and
quite a bit. There's one thing in like people like look at me like I'm crazy when I tell people this and like when I say the certain things, but I'm like, you have a lot of music coming out these days.
Mm-hmm.
They label some of it as a country music, and I'm like, that most definitely is not country music.
Yeah.
Like, that is, like, if you take it back to, like, the early 2000s and the late 90s, that shit would be playing on TRL on MTV.
Well, yeah. And
as a pop song.
And now they've come up with names on them. There's Americana country.
Oh, yeah.
There's folk country. There's I digress. Go ahead.
I mean, you have like I don't have nothing wrong. Like, I don't care what kind of music you make. But I mean, like, there's a lot of artists that I like I really personally like, but they're not country music.
Yeah.
Just like we're not fully country music. Like, if somebody came to me like, you're country music, I'm like, nah.
Where?
No, I'm really not. I was like, they was like, well, are you hip hop? I'm like, nope. Not that either. I was like, well, so we kind of like have our own lane. I was like, there's a lot of artists.
I got to have with people.
But it's like you turn on the radio. So you turn on a radio station in Nashville. Mm-hmm. Are you going to hear country music? Are you going to hear pop music? 99% of the time, you're going to hear pop music.
Look, I'm still pissed off KDF closed. So,
I mean, I'm just telling, like Jelly Roll, love him to death. Love him to death. Known that man for, it's going almost 20 years now.
yeah.
Did music with him. Did numerous shows with him. He's not country music. It's more of a rock. It's kind of like a kind of a rockish.
I think it's a mixture.
It's like, it is a mixture. But it's not fully blown country music. Just like, I mean, take for instance Dan and Shay. That's a pop group.
Yeah.
Pop group to a T. That is not country music.
Yeah.
Don't have nothing wrong with their music, but it's pop music.
Well, I mean, here's my thing. We all know the icons are gone.
Oh yeah, that's and
Yeah.
like with that's like we're okay with it, but there's a lot of people that do music that I know that are really really talented.
Yeah.
That can't fully understand that, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, da-da-da, and they get really pissed off at a lot of stuff, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
like, what's the sense of getting pissed off? Like, what's it gonna do? It's gonna hurt your career by acting like a jackass online.
Oh, yeah.
Or just blurting out and just acting like a fool. I'm like, dude, just do what you're doing and just keep doing it. Keep your mouth away from that. I'm like,
got
stop
to.
being so pissed about it.
That's one thing I like because Lainey Wilson sounds like Lainey Wilson.
Exactly.
Ella Langley sounds like Ella Langley.
Yep.
And they are creating their own music. And that's what I love. But with that being said, all of the music that we grew up listening to and everything else, we don't need to repeat it.
No, hell no.
We needed to create our version of what we love and hope that other people love it.
Yeah. There's a young lady who records with Roy quite a bit. She's country to the bone.
Oh, Hannah Harper.
Hannah Harper.
Yeah.
She's very, very good at what she does.
So is Gabriel Kelly, her husband.
Kelly.
Both of them are amazing.
Yeah.
Great at what
Well, have you heard of Royal Lynn?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Love her
Yep.
because she's adding twists.
Yeah.
She's doing different things. And she's actually getting back to that metal and doing it with country lyrics. And it's just like, holy shit, where'd that come from?
I think we've gotten to a point to where people could care less about genres. And it's more just what I like.
Honestly, I wished
And
I could go back in time and kick the person that said we need to do genres, and just kick them in the butt.
Because
I tell people that all the time. Like, it's music. At the end of the day, it is music.
I mean, you go out there, you hit my Spotify, and you think, who is this guy? I mean, I'll have everything from George Jones to Megadeth. I mean, and may just be one right after the other.
Yeah,
followed by Snoop Dogg. And just if I hear a song and I like it, I go download it, and that's what everybody does today.
Yeah.
We're in the download industry business now.
Yeah.
And I wish the hell we were back at standing in line for concert tickets.
And going in and picking your CD up on Friday that you've been waiting to come out.
Right.
CD.
Yeah. Yeah. You sound like one of my...
I'm vinyl, dude. I'm vinyl.
Well, even CDs, though, I mean, even my kids and stuff, I'll talk about CDs and stuff. And I mean, I'm old, but I ain't that old.
Yeah.
And I don't think so anyway. And they're like, they've never had that experience of going in a record store.
Yeah.
and going through, man, and picking out your album. And, you know, even when it did go on to CDs, I mean, still you went in, you went through the CDs, you know, if there's one great song on there, sometimes they come out and you could just buy that one song. Which,
Oh, yeah.
You thought you was great then because you didn't have to buy the whole thing. You could pay $3.99 for one song. So,
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's still, I think probably half of America still probably owes them people that used to send you like the cassette tapes. They'll send you 12 and you pay them a
Columbia
penny.
House.
Columbia
Yeah,
House.
yeah. That's, half of America still owes them. I mean, that's why they're out of business, no doubt. But
That's why I moved so many times,
yeah,
so they
that's
couldn't
right,
track me. So
that's right. No doubt that's why they went out of business.
I had an artist, somebody, he told me, he said, so he was like, I got hit up by Columbia one time, and he said, it kind of scared me. He said, because I'm like, I ordered all them CDs back in the day, dude. And he said, I thought they was coming after me. And I was like,
I want your money
shit.
back. Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, but you know, with things like that, you know, just going into the store, and it's getting to the point we was talking about earlier that even your clothes and everything, the younger generations, you know, order online and stuff. It just takes away a lot of the excitement, I think, about. But I guess if you never grew up that way, but to me, it takes away that excitement, man, of going in the record store and
Yeah.
you know, waiting on it to drop. You couldn't just, you know, at midnight it's going to come out or something. And
the only thing that compares to that I can say kids are actually doing, they're hanging out at GameStop
for video games to drop.
for a video game that's fixing to drop, and they will actually line up.
Exactly.
But when I was getting tickets at the Municipal Auditorium, and this is where everybody freaks out because that ticket you paid $500 for, I paid $15
Yeah.
to see AC/DC.
yeah, tickets back then wasn't nothing like it
But
was.
we stayed in line.
That's
man.
right. That's
We
right.
stood in line. There was no internet. Nobody was getting. Because, I mean, you take ticket sales today.
It's a lot harder for the scalpers back then.
Yes.
You know?
But now they're just on
That's
the
right.
internet.
They go on, they order a bunch of tickets, and
Oh, they do it all the time.
Or
then
they just
everywhere.
create a company and
Yeah.
print the tickets for you.
yeah,
Like-
and then you've got all these fees, man. These
Yeah.
companies and
The
stuff.
fees is what is crazy. I'm telling you this right now. I'm going to see Marilyn Manson
Yeah, imagine
here
that, Marilyn.
in May, and it was like $5.25 for 2 tickets.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, but my wife, she was like, I've never seen him and I want to see him. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay this. So I said, because
Yeah.
it's kind of, it's kind of like a once in a lifetime thing, And I'm like, yeah, I guess we'll go see him. I was like, I guess we'll have to pay. I didn't tell her how much I paid for him, but
Yeah.
I'm sure she would kill me if she knew I paid that much.
Well, yeah. But, okay, what's the best concert you ever been to? Not your own, somebody else's.
I don't even like concert wise, like ours. I don't even, to tell you the God's honest truth, like it's like I don't even listen to our own music.
Okay.
I refuse to listen to our own music.
Well, I don't blame you.
Now, Toby, on the other hand, another story.
Over and over and over again.
Oh, he's something else. Let me just tell you, he's something else. But concert wise, best concert I've ever been to, probably say Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
Garth puts on one hell of a show, still to this day. Like when he went back on tour the last time, I went and seen him, and it was, I don't know, it was something you can't even explain.
Well, I had Scotty Hastings on the show, and he looks up so much to Garth Brooks, and he actually said on air, Garth Brooks, and I agree with him. Garth Brooks at that time, with everything he was doing, really showed everybody what country music was capable of.
Do you want to know what's so crazy is that there's actually artists out here now that like blame Garth Brooks for like bringing the pop into country, and I'm like, what in the world are you talking about, dude? I'm like, that dude was rodeo country.
Yeah, exactly.
Like his country still to this day is badass. Mm-hmm. I said there's a lot of newer music that he recorded that is really good too.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of concerts, and I'll give you a name that'll probably shock you. The best one I've ever seen, especially excitement-wise, was Aaron Tippin.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron used to put on a hell of a show.
He put on a good show. Well, I've seen him actually a few times. I seen him not long ago. He's still, man.
He's out on the road with Colin and Sammy, I think.
Yeah.
It might be from the wine that he's got up there at that winery now.
That could be.
That could be.
But he did put on a good high energy show. I've been to some that's not so good.
Well, I mean,
Been to a few of those to where they had a few too many.
Have you ever seen Vince Neil in concert?
Yeah, a few too
I
many.
did.
Have a few too many beverages.
I did
or
a couple of years ago, and I was like, I'll never again.
Yeah.
I was like, I missed it, dude. I said, him in his prime would have been great, but I
Yeah.
was like, now, no.
Yeah, I went to a few of the older rock stars and expecting expecting the older rock stars, and it just ain't there anymore. Which time happens to
I
everybody.
mean, there's a lot of people,
yeah.
but I mean, there's a lot of stars out there that, which I don't know if he can Sebastian Bach still sing real good?
Well, Sebastian just got a new deal.
That dude right there can sing his ass off.
He just took over for Twisted Sister. He's
Yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
D retired.
Yeah, D retired. He just took over for Twisted Sister.
That's a whole different.
Yeah, I want to hear.
That's kind of strange. Is like you
Yeah.
come from a band, that was pretty popular. You go to another band that was pretty popular that actually came up before your group.
Yeah.
like right before your group. So it's kind of different. I wonder if he'll sing his Skid Row hits with them.
That's
I don't know, but from what I understand, they don't want him back.
I wonder what happened
it's,
there.
He had an alcohol problem there for
Yeah.
a while.
Which I mean, can you
that's what I
imagine
was
though?
alluding to earlier. Go and see some of these guys, and it wasn't a concert. I don't even know what you call it. It just
Yeah, well,
drunk on stage.
I mean, I tell Toby all the time, I'm like, and I told Roy, I'm like, can y'all imagine if we was like what we do now? I said back in the 90s and 80s. Toby said, dude, we'll be dead. He said, we'd have been dead. He said, we probably would have had like probably dead, and probably there would be a bunch of kids everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
He said, he
Which one am
he's
I
gonna
writing
kill
this
me.
check for?
He said, dude, we'd have been single, dude. He said, there'd been a bunch of pregnant women everywhere. I said, dude, you're an idiot.
Oh,
Man.
times have changed a little bit.
Times has changed.
And that has got to be the one most truest song I've ever heard in my life from Bob Dylan. Times they are a changing.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
I agree with that 100%.
And it does every day.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Now you're reflecting in your head.
yeah. Well, this, I'm going
Oh,
back
shit.
a lot. Yeah. Well, this industry, man, changes faster than a lot of others. It
Yeah.
does change.
It most definitely does. I mean, most definitely now with the whole social media stage, it's like try to keep up, and I'm like,
you
in my brain, I'm like, I don't want to keep up with this bullshit over here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me keep doing what I'm doing. I'll just post the stuff online. I ain't gonna just do. I'm not gonna. Like Toby told me, Toby's like, I ain't doing no damn dances online. I was like, dude, I'm the type of person like I mess with him so bad, like I just ride him out so
Yeah.
bad, and I know he gets so pissed off about it, but I just do it more of a love thing because like the thing you would notice, like if you're around every one of us, it's like a brotherhood. Mm-hmm. We joke and ride each other out nonstop, and just like with Toby's so easy to pick on. I could like just keep going with him and going and going and going until he just gets aggravated and he just walks off. like screw y'all, man, and just goes off.
We got private messenger groups just to aggravate each other.
And Jesse Keith's in there too.
Yeah.
So it's like me and Jesse give Toby hell every day.
And see, now everybody out there is probably thinking the same thing I am. How much fun that would be to just set in on a writer's round with you guys.
Oh my gosh! Let me just. It would be.
It's
It would be great. I mean, there's a lot of people who have came around where we've just did like certain things after shows and like meet and greets, and it's just like people are like they kind of like look at us weird at first.
Yeah.
Because they're like, did he just say that to him?
yeah, waiting on a fight to break out or something.
I'm like,
Yeah.
we're just like that with each other. Like we're just it's just a brotherhood with every one of us. Is like it keeps it fun. Like we're not, we got to be serious 24/7. I'm like,
yeah.
no, I'm like, y'all know when to take it serious and you know when not. I said, once we step on that stage, I said, it's time. I said, it's ball game time.
Yeah.
I said, that's the thing with me. Like there's a lot of people who know me like outside of music.
Right.
And they're like, when I come off stage, they're like, dude, I never would have expected that from you. And I was like, I said, when I have that mic in my hand, I step on stage, I was like, it's entertainment time. Mm-hmm. I was like, it's entertainment time. Because like before that, like I'm kind of like laid back and just chill and not really like I am on stage where I'm moving around all the time.
Right.
So it's kind of fun, but like I learned that growing up from just entertainers and stuff, like watching the Michael Jacksons and Garth Brooks and Hank Jr. and stuff. Just got to keep going.
Yeah.
Got to move. I was like, I said in my brain, I'm like, if I stop and just stand here, like I'm just going to pass out or something. I was like that. I thought about that in my brain. I'm like, man, if I just stop, I'm going to pass out.
Well, that's what's weird because all the older artists, that's all it used to be. And then the Garth explosion happened. And then so many people in country music were actually starting to move around and do stuff. And I would scratch my head every now and then. I'm like, dude, Run DMC was doing this back in the day, man. Yeah, exactly. They were all over that stage.
Even AC/DC.
I mean, I guess the whole the country, though, it took country to catch up a whole lot because, I mean, it really wasn't until country went worldwide. I mean, I remember stories like hearing about the 80s and stuff where like country music struggled.
Oh, yeah.
Country music was struggling horribly. Like, yeah. And there was a lot of older country stars that didn't like that. Like they was pissed.
Yeah.
There was a lot of them that was pissed in the 90s when some of these stars started getting bigger. I mean, you had the whole Waylon and Billy Ray thing. Then you had the whole George Jones fighting with the radio stations. And you had a bunch of that stuff going on.
Well, it used to be just walk to center stage and sing.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was it.
You got to look back too. Back then, it's like I think about a lot of stuff, and I'm like, a lot of these guys in the 70s and 80s were probably so high on cocaine. I said it's probably a whole different ball game, and it's just like they probably just didn't give two shits. I was like, but they stood there the whole time, in that same spot.
I seen one. I won't mention his name because I think a world of him, great singer and stuff. But
that dude,
yeah, he couldn't even remember the words to his own damn songs.
Oh yeah,
just and it's disappointing as the aspect of I paid money to come see this.
I've never experienced that whole thank God.
Oh, I did.
I've never had to experience something like that.
I went to one where the guy sang the same song, which wasn't his song, for like 10 songs in a row.
You know what I like? There's a story from a long time ago. It was when Buck Owens and George Jones was on tour together.
Okay.
George Jones was wanting to headline, which George they said at times where George would just go on stage and he'd be opening act some nights because he just wanted to get it done and over with.
Yeah, he just wanted to get
when he would show up.
Yeah.
But they said that Buck was insistent that he went on stage last. So George Jones said, "Script went in there and sung Buck Owens' whole set." I'm like, "Damn, dude!" I'm like, "Well," I said, I guess you're George Jones. You can do whatever the hell you want to. I was like,
pretty much.
I wonder how pissed off Buck Owens was after that.
He was back there madder in hell.
Oh, dude, I'm sure their team probably collided big time back there. I'm sure management was.
That's funny.
That was probably pretty wild, but. That was back in George's wild, wild days. And George didn't give two shits about money, obviously, or anybody else. I always heard he was a good guy.
Yeah.
It was just, he was just crazy as shit back then, I guess.
I wished I could have been that police officer that pulled him over when he was on the lawnmower.
Dude.
I would have just stood back and laughed, man.
That would have been... if I was that cop, that would have been the highlight of my life almost. That would have been awesome.
I couldn't arrest him. I couldn't freaking write him a ticket.
I'd take him home. That's what I would have done. I'd be like, "Come on, dude, you're getting in the back of the cop car. Like, I'm driving you home."
Yeah.
That's what I would have told him.
Pop the trunk, put the front tires of the lawnmower in there.
Drag her down the road.
We'll drag it down the road, man.
Right.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. It's pretty funny.
There's a whole lot of George Jones stories, dude. I'm like, have you ever watched Mike Judge's Tales of the Tour Bus?
No.
Dude.
I have not seen that.
Watch the George Jones one. You will be blown away at this. You will be totally blown away because they bring in all the Jones people.
Yeah.
That was around and seen all this stuff and about him. Like, having 3 different personalities on a tour bus, and like one of them was a duck, one of them was like an old man, and then one of them was something else, and like he kicked the duck off of the bus one time, and
He was withholding out.
dude, I don't know what it was, but they said that they was miles away after he kicked the duck off the bus and made the bus driver turn back around and go back to that spot because he felt bad.
Yeah.
I said, what in the world? I'm like, what a time to have been alive to just experience just a night with George Jones.
There's some hallucinogenic stuff going on.
How many times could you just stop and go, I'll have what he's having?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
That's a
have you ever heard the story?
hallucinogenic stuff.
Have you ever heard the story about him showing up at Waylon's house, tore up, where he tied him to a tree?
I didn't hear that part of it. I just heard that he showed up.
Dude, he showed up drunker than shit and started acting crazy, and like they try to hold him down, and he said that George punched somebody in the face. I don't know if it was Waylon or who it was. So he went and tied him to a tree. He said the funniest thing. I still remember it, like watching the thing, and like I died laughing. But they said when George Jones got tied to that tree, he looked at Waylon Jennings, and forgive me for saying this, but he called him a Conway. What he said? He said, "You're a Conway Twitty singing motherfuckers." I said, "Oh my gosh, dude!" And it said that the next day, heck, like just went on like nothing ever happened.
Probably not even a hangover.
But they said George did that a lot. They said he would just do random stuff, and like the time he left the show and just walked out and or he didn't even walk out the show. He climbed out the top of the tour bus and just left.
Yeah.
And he's seen these 2 ladies, and they gave him like a bottle of wine, and he found like some way to like go find a taxi and take him somewhere else, and all kinds of crazy stuff. You have to watch the Mike Judge Tales of the Tour Bus. You have to watch the one on him and the one on Waylon.
Okay.
You will be blown away, and you will laugh your ass off at both of them. They're really, really good.
Oh, yeah. I just, there's so many things because I don't think people could come up with those memories nowadays. Only thing I remember is talking about social media, and the only thing that really stood out with me was Alexandra Kay doing her coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
And these days you can't. I mean, most definitely the newer stars, their security, ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous. I'm like, come on, dude. You're not the president of the United States.
Yeah.
Like being backstage, I most definitely am not going to mention names in any kind of way, but being backstage at the Opry, whenever certain people are there, it makes you look at them totally different now. And I'm like, you know what? No.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on now. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, oh, you can't go down this hallway.
Yeah.
You can't make a turn right there. It's blocked off. And I'm like, dude. And being blocked off to other country stars that are legends at that. It's like, dude, no. If Roy Acuff was alive, your ass would be kicked up out of here. Because he most definitely wouldn't have tolerated any of that nonsense.
Well, I mean, I heard stories. Roy Clark didn't put up with a lot of shit either.
No.
Roy Clark. His music.
And you know, a lot of people don't. I don't know if a lot of people realize this, but you know how like the Opry, they always did. You know the Wabash Cannonball that started out, and they did I Saw the Light and all that. You know, since Acuff passed away, do they do that anymore?
No.
Exactly. Which is crazy.
Yeah.
That legacy should have been kept on by somebody.
Yeah.
A Brad Paisley, a Vince Gill, or somebody. Like somebody should have. The Opry that's on the Opry. I wouldn't put that on any country artist, but I put that on the Opry. Is that they should have kept that legacy going like that.
Because, I mean, if the Opry actually offered somebody to take that legacy over, dude, I could think of probably 15 people right off
jump
hand.
at it.
Tons.
You know,
Tons.
Growth is good, like you was talking about earlier, but you need to honor the past.
Yes.
You know, honor the past, then move forward. So that's,
They most definitely need to honor like all kinds of stuff. I mean, like you really, like I could take it back to like back in when it first started in Nashville. I mean, you can take it back to like the Owen Bradley days. Mm-hmm. Do people talk about Owen Bradley with country music now these days?
I bet.
Hell no. That is
90%
ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That like Owen Bradley, most definitely.
They
like
probably don't
him,
know who he is. 90%.
Like him.
Well, no. I've honestly, I have actually been asked by two different people in the past 4 years if I was kin.
Are you?
No.
That sucks.
Not that I know of.
Because that man,
there's people that, you know, they're singers, they're singing, but they don't know history when it comes to the music.
oh hell, dude, I'm telling you, they most definitely don't. And
No,
like,
they
there's
don't.
people over here. I know people that are country singers now, like some of them that are in the indie market that get pissed off about the whole country music thing. I mean, I'm like, do you know who this is? Do you know how it started? And they can't mention. They really can't.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, then what the hell are you pissed off about?
Yeah.
Are you pissed off because they're not making the same thing that you're making? Because you can't do that. I'm like, you need to look at the whole history of everything, like how this shit really started in Nashville, where it became Music City. I said with the Owen Bradley, the Chet Atkins, and stuff like that. I said, because you're getting pissed off about that. I said, where Elvis came down here and recorded. Elvis wasn't country music. Elvis wasn't country music at all. I said Elvis was in there singing. I forgot what songs it was that he recorded down at RCA, but I was like, that wasn't country music. I said, look at the stuff that Elvis did back then. Yeah. I said, come on now.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the first one was recorded in Bristol. The first,
yeah. I mean, you look at a lot of stuff back then. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, what do you think about it?
It's
Because I mean, I feel that you have something to say about it.
oh yeah, it's my great aunt that worked for the Grand Ole Opry. Her name was Wilma Briggs.
Okay, I've heard the name before.
When Elvis came to town, she's actually on record, because there were other people standing around with Elvis, and she looked at him and said, "You need to go back home because you're never going to make it in this industry." So when I was like 14 or 15, I used to have all kinds of fun going, "Hey, Aunt Wilma, how's that Elvis thing going?"
I mean, Elvis, he made it.
Yeah.
Some ways.
at that point in time, he cut his own way.
Yeah.
He made his own lane.
I mean, he was cutting his own lane and pissing a lot of people off at the same time, because, like, I mean, you look it back and look. I mean, he was put on that damn. It was the hayride that he was put on back then.
Yeah.
With like Hank Snow and like I forgot who else was on there, but I mean, you look at him compared to like a Hank Snow, and you're like, dude, that is like two totally different people.
Oh yeah.
Like back then, most definitely. I said, you look at the country people back then. I was like, they did not even think of anything like that. I was like, they probably think that was the devil's music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Jerry Lee or somebody.
I mean, you look at Jerry Lee, for instance. I mean, you remember the story about him being on the Opry?
Oh,
and what Roy Acuff did? Because he cussed out there.
Yeah.
Like, he about lost his mind. But I'm like,
I ain't saying nothing.
the thing was, it's like, they knew what Jerry Lee was about. They knew Jerry Lee did not give a shit.
No.
He didn't give a shit about where he was at. Jerry Lee was going to say what he wanted to say when he wanted to say it, regardless of who you were.
And play what he wanted to play.
And I mean, the man could sing country music.
Yeah.
That man, I'm telling you, I listened to some of his country music and I was blown away. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, dude, this is some good stuff.
Yeah.
And then you go to this rock and roll stuff and you're like, I like this too. Like, this is like, that man was talented. And it's like, you look at his whole family tree. It's like, it's pretty wild. His family tree is wild. I'm like this, like I had no clue until like a few years ago. I mean, I knew the man was like related to Mickey Gilley, which I knew that.
Yeah.
But I had no clue he was like related to Jimmy Swaggart.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
first cousins.
Dude, I was blown away. I was like, that is one hell of a family. Can you imagine going over to Thanksgiving with that?
Jimmy Swaggart. I mean, he could play the piano like crazy.
I mean,
too.
can you imagine like going to Thanksgiving or like Christmas and like you walking into that craziness?
I wonder if they fought over the piano.
Yeah.
All of them hanging
They
out.
was
What do you think?
All talented.
Oh, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure probably Jerry Lee probably came out on top. Probably.
Probably because as far back as I can remember, I think Elton John got a lot of things from
Dude,
Jerry
Especially
Lee.
showmanship.
I agree with you 100%.
That showmanship, the foot up on the piano while he was beating down on it, man.
Because you watch a lot of his younger stuff, Elton John's. I mean,
Yeah.
even Billy Joe in his prime. Billy
Yeah.
Joe was doing the same thing that he did.
Yeah.
So it's like both of them really bit off of Jerry Lee big time, I think.
But I think a lot of that showmanship, and you got to give props to this guy. Some people don't like him. Some people don't even remember who the hell he was. Liberace
Oh God.
Oh yeah,
had that showmanship. He had the costumes. He had everything else. And then the next thing you know, here comes Elton John.
Yeah. When Liberace walked in, you knew he was there,
Oh, yeah.
and you was going to
Look
pay
at the
attention.
outfits.
You was going to pay attention.
Oh, yeah.
And talent beyond reason. I mean, just crazy.
It was
But like you said, then
insane.
Elton John come along,
Yeah.
and he kind of toned it down a little bit,
Well, yeah.
outfits wise and stuff. Which Elton John's still pretty, his outfit stuff's still pretty out there. But he toned it down a little bit. But
I thought the chicken outfit was pretty damn funny.
that's funny. That's funny.
Shannon's going to be showing up on stage with a chicken outfit
but he-
next month.
you never know. I'm all about. I tell the boys all the time. I'm like, all right. I was like, we got to stand out.
Yeah.
So we stand out. I was like, you want them to look at you before you even open your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, you want them to look and like, damn, who is that?
Well, now you got to be careful about that.
you go
Well,
back
that too,
even
yeah,
on the countryside of Porter Wagner.
Porter Wagner was like,
So
Porter was.
He was the
something
king
else.
of bling, man.
exactly.
Dude.
Dude, the whole
I
opening
think-
the
I
jacket.
think-
When I was a kid, I was so mesmerized by Porter Wagner when he would open the jacket. I was like, dude. And I'm over here like watching Opry with my grandma. Like, what's Porter going to have on tonight? Like,
Yeah.
what's going to be inside of his jacket
I was
tonight?
little. I thought
Mm-hmm.
that's where like the bedazzler came from or something. He's jeweled out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just, hey, I was talking to Kelly Lang the other day, and I was just like,
Amazing songwriter, by the way.
oh, yeah, she is
Amazing
awesome.
songwriter.
I love that woman to death. Her and TG both. I mean,
yeah.
They're just super fabulous. But
TG's story is crazy too. Just to say, since you brought that up.
okay. But the whole outfit, man. I mean, you remember how many stars had that outfit, and then it died.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm like,
It overnight, just done.
yeah, it was just done. I don't know, but I ain't gonna lie. If I knew how to get a hold of one or have one made for me, I'd do it just to say I had it.
I mean, you can hit up Manuel. Manuel do them. He's still doing them.
Is he really?
He's still doing all the nudie suits, even he's old as shit, but he's still doing them. He is still doing them. I don't know. He's somewhere in Nashville,
Okay.
but he's still doing them. I mean, he's up. Manuel's old now. Like he's up there, but I mean,
He's got to be in his 70s, 80s.
he's older than he's like in his 80s. But I mean, you look at him, you're like, you're still doing that? Yeah, he's still doing it.
Wow.
I can't remember what his shop's somewhere in Nashville, but he's still doing it for a lot of people.
I mean, you stood out when your clothes and stuff make it to the Hall of Fames.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
dude, you ain't lying about that.
They,
And it stood up by itself, too.
yeah, oh yeah, exactly. exactly.
Most definitely did. Like what? How much starch did you have on that?
Oh yeah.
We got the starch. We got the studs. It's a good.
But
we don't
you know,
need nothing to put it on. Just stand it up.
Yeah, no mannequin,
even
nothing.
these years later, though, I mean, you mentioned Porter Wagner. Somebody's going to say something about the way he dressed. I mean, it done what he wanted it to do.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Malpass brothers?
Malpass. M-A-L.
Or is it Map? Yeah, Malpass. I think that's what it is. They're old school country to the fullest and wear the suits and everything.
Really?
Awesome guys. Awesome. They are funny as hell.
I'm going to have to look them up.
Dude, I'm telling you, have the old school hair.
Yeah.
Everything. They are amazing. They actually do a TV show on, I think it's RFD TV, if I'm not mistaken. I think they do one on there, but they have that old, they do nothing but old school country. Like they have their own music and stuff, but every show, the suits, they have the matching suits with the rhinestones and the hats and all that stuff. It's pretty cool to see. Like, it's pretty cool to see that it's still around.
Yeah.
With that stuff. Like I've seen, there's a few artists out there that's did that, but like they're not in the, the corporate side, I guess, of the whole thing. You don't have like the Morgan Wallens or nobody like that, or Luke Combs dressing up like that, which would be pretty funny. I would love to see Jelly Roll pop out in a rhinestone suit. I would love to see that.
Especially since he's lost so much weight now. So.
Oh, that would be awesome. Like that would be amazing to see that.
He's on WWE every week now. It's hard telling what he'll pop out with.
Like Struggle Jennings wears a whole lot of sequence, like stuff like that too, which is pretty cool. I'm like, okay, like he's keeping that tradition alive like that. And I've seen a few artists here and there like do the whole dress thing. And I know that, who was it? It was the Billy Strings.
Yeah.
He was on Jimmy Kimmel. Well, he had him and his whole band dress up just like they was in a bluegrass band. Suits, hats, and all. Old microphone. That. Like, look it up on YouTube and look at his Jimmy Kimmel performance.
Yeah.
Dude, you would think he was back in like the 60s or 70s, the way that it looked. I was like, that is cool. He said he did it to pay homage to bluegrass legends. That's what he did it.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's awesome.
And see, that's where I got no problem whatsoever with somebody doing a cover if it's in a homage type atmosphere.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
That I agree with.
I mean, because every now and then in the car when I'm driving home from work, I homage a lot of people. And I'm glad nobody's recording.
See, that's what you should do next. You should move like the podcast to the car too, and do like a live, not like a live, but like a recording thing.
I thought about that because
that would be cool.
What was that guy's name?
One of the night shows done it, didn't
Yeah, one of the night shows did it.
The gentleman from England. I just don't remember his name.
Because I remember he had Adele in there.
Yeah, he had a bunch of in there.
Plus
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I mean, doing it with Nashville traffic would be awesome.
Yeah, well, you could do 10 shows.
It would be censored out like nonstop, but
Hey. Only thing that does is make me think of Leonard Skinner. Ooh, that smell.
that's great.
That'll be $12.95, please.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wait a minute. We're in Nashville. That'll be $39.95, please.
Yeah.
That's what he said to me earlier about parking. He was like, dude, he's like, you know how much I just paid for parking?
$30 fucking freaking dollars to park for like an hour.
Dude, I went down Monday. I went down and went to Dirks Bentley's, went upstairs, and I was at the whiskey jam that they have up there on Monday nights. And when I left, it tells you what it's charging you for the time that you've been there. Which I have to say, honestly, the time was right on the money. It was right there. But it is insane to be paying almost $50
Oh, yeah.
for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember whenever I lived in Hendersonville, me and Jesse used to pay somebody just to come pick us up and drop us off and pick us back up.
Yeah.
I said, it was a lot cheaper than doing that.
Well, that's what Lisa said. She said, why don't you just Uber from here? And I'm like, no, but then I get hit with that and I'm like, I could have Ubered.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it was texting me telling me I had 5 more minutes it counts it down for you pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it
Come
makes
back
you
over and have a ticket.
Did you have that feeling like, damn, I should have saved that 5 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah. Can I bank that or something, you know? It's just,
Can we carry this over to the next time? I mean, something.
it's, the parking lots make a lot of money down here.
I
Dude.
can only imagine the money that they rack in. Does the city control it, or is it companies?
No, the cities don't control it at all. Because remember, we used to have the parking meters and stuff.
Yeah.
You could put a quarter in,
Yeah, you could put a quarter in, and
get 30 minutes, you know?
you could give a wino $100 to put another quarter in,
Yeah.
and all kinds of stuff going on. But now you got to scan it and do it, and it doesn't go through the city. It goes through a
Company.
secondary company.
That's what I was thinking about earlier. I mean, what if an older person, don't have a clue about how to scan stuff or?
Oh yeah, they're screwed if they go
It's
over with a flip
difficult.
phone. Yeah, you go over with a flip phone, you're screwed.
Yeah.
I miss my flip phone.
Dude, there's some days where I miss mine too, and I'm like,
A flip phone, you could close it, put it in your pocket, and it wouldn't call every damn body.
Yeah.
that is
That's
true. Yeah, I've did that numerous times.
Oh, I'll tell you a funny story about calling people. I've got a Dodge Challenger, and it's a known issue that screens delaminate
Yeah.
on them. I'll be going down around my car, be calling people.
Oh yeah, it did it to me. It's did it to me a couple
Yeah,
times.
I mean, 3 o'clock in the morning, it don't matter. It call you. and I'm trying to get it off Bluetooth to where it don't call nobody, and it puts Shannon on hold, call somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm calling 2 people. And so, yeah, that technology is good stuff.
Oh, yeah, great. I do not, any car I've ever had, I have never hooked my phone up to the
Really?
radio. I refuse to do it.
I do it just because the older I've gotten, the screen's bigger for the maps. I can see them better, you know. If I'm driving,
You need a map. I got a Ram McNally in there.
that's funny too. I was telling one of my sons. I got 7 boys. I was telling one of them about that. They was talking about going on vacation, different things, how we used to do it. I said, we'd be at side of the road with the map on the hood. He said, what do you mean? I said, no, dude, I mean cover the whole hood.
Yeah.
I mean big map.
Big atlas
Yeah,
map.
trying to figure out. And, I remember going on vacation with my parents and some of their friends and stuff. We'd be driving down the road. They're taking a marker, writing on a paper plate, holding up to the window to say, hey, we need to stop next stop or something. You know, they wouldn't. No cell phones. They wouldn't. But, just simpler, better times, I thought. But, yeah, he couldn't understand that concept of having to get that map out and, map out a road. So, if anything there's technology, I mean, our kids ain't going to be able to do nothing. They ain't going to be able to get around. They ain't going to be able to do anything.
Now, if like cell phone service like went out for a while,
I'd be happy.
I mean, dude, there's a lot of people that would be like probably freaking out.
They'd be lost.
They would have a mental breakdown.
I mean, it's bad when you go out of your house, and I'm just speaking for everybody else. It's insane. You walk out of your house, and by the time you sit down in the seat of your vehicle, you're already pulling up, Google Maps or something like that, and you're getting GPS coordinates to show on your phone to go to the bank or the store that's 3 miles down the road.
Mine
people
automatically
get
does
lost.
that. My phone, like at times, like I'll be at somewhere, like I can probably pull up my phone now and look, and it would probably say, it would pop up my home.
Yeah.
And like try to take me home. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't tell you to do that. Like, what are you doing?
I can't. I'm gonna talk about Caitlin since she's not here. My producer called me the other day. I'm not saying where she was at or anything else, but she called me and she said, "Hey, I know you know a quicker way to get back to my house. Can you tell me?" And she told me where she was at and everything else. And I said, "Nope." Well, it keeps trying to put me back on the interstate, and I don't want to go to the interstate. And I said, take interstate off your Google.
Yep.
And she was just like, okay, wait a minute. I think I know where I'm at. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, we are doomed.
They wouldn't know what to do. There's a lot of people who wouldn't know what to do in anything. Like they would be lost.
Yeah. The bad part about it is I can take you, I don't care what road, I can take you from the East Coast to the West Coast. You want to go to Florida? I can tell you exactly how to get there. You want to go to Canada? I can get you up there. I can get you across the bridge. But people nowadays can't do it unless that GPS tells them where they're going.
Can't get across town.
Can't even get out the driveway. What are you talking about? It's nuts. They need to make it on your phone where the minute you sit down in your car, it knows.
Yeah.
And you just tell it where you're wanting to go. And then it'll pull up something musically to help you get there. Because that damn phone listens to everything you talk about.
Oh, it does.
The weird part, I noticed this because I was doing a show and we were sitting here talking and all that stuff, and my phone was right there. Yeah. 3 hours later, I picked up my phone. And the artist that I was talking to, it was pulling up all kinds of crap on that artist.
Oh, yeah.
On Facebook.
If you talk about a vehicle or anything.
Oh yeah, you'll
start getting ads.
Oh, you start getting all kinds of ads of like random stuff.
You don't know. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it for sure knows. It for sure knows. Like maybe we can just like sit there and talk about like having like $1 billion and like $1 billion just pops up in your bank account or something. I don't know.
Winning lottery numbers.
I tried to have Chat GPT. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
I put in there which ones come up the most. I tried all kinds of stuff. Man. I put in there for football games. It don't work.
Okay, so now so you done opened up another damn talk here.
Hell,
I've been betting on football games using Chat GPT.
Holy hell!
Hey, it runs simulations and everything, man.
That's
Wait
great.
a minute.
I'm telling you. I'm trying to use technology for the good.
Yes.
You tell it which teams, and it tells you. I mean, it runs simulations and what the score should be.
Was it like the almanac from like Back to the Future or something? Or what?
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
It is weird.
It takes in account for injuries and everything, man. If a player's out,
What in the world?
Yeah. Well, you remember a lot of people go to YouTube.
Yeah.
And they pull up what they're trying to do, and it will find a video and it will play it for you.
Yeah.
Go to Chat GPT, same thing, but it's going to tell you what you need to do, how to do it, and it's in detail.
Tell you
Oh
what
yeah,
to
he
go buy-
showed me earlier
Tell you what to
something
go
on
buy
there.
to do it.
Yeah.
He showed me something about an email thing earlier on ChatGPT, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, dude!" I said, "This is a game changer for me right now."
Oh, yeah.
I was
we
like,
had
"That is
a
great."
large list of names and different things, and I just told it to sort it and how to do it, how we wanted it back.
How many names? How many emails was it?
1,600 to get back to me within 5 seconds. All I had to do was copy and paste it and put in a BCC and send them.
Alphabetize.
Exactly.
I was like, "Wow!" I was like,
I sent 1,600 emails in the flip of a second.
I was like, that was great. I was like, because you know how long I would have sat at a computer to
That's what I told him. I said, before this, we'd been 2 days.
Yeah.
Sorting these out. And
I'd have been longer than that. I'd have got pissed or something.
that's what I was getting ready to say, typing in all these emails. And so, I mean, technology can be used for good, but
If it's used right.
if it's used right.
Yeah, most definitely.
But you can take anything and make it bad, no matter what it is.
Oh yeah. It just depends on your intention with it and how you want to do it.
That's another podcast.
That's,
Yeah, for sure.
That happens all over the place, and we see it daily.
What's the worst shit you've ever done in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chapter 2.
That's right. Well, I showed him something today because I'd been doing some stuff and making some things for Kentucky Music Mafia. It remembers. So it told me, it pulled up, it says, well, you got a show coming up at the Troubadour. It's sold out. It put everything in there. It already knew.
Yeah.
And,
I'm waiting for it to like cook me dinner now or something.
I know, right?
Damn.
yeah, I mean, I showed him. I was like, look here, dude. The only thing I done was give it one prompt, and it just done it all.
That is crazy.
But it is a time saver. I use it for my business quite a bit.
Well, I mean, my thing is though, it's AI.
Yeah.
Every time you ask it a question or you're working on it or you're doing something, doesn't it learn you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. One night I was,
I don't know. We need to hear this.
yeah.
Do we have to worry about you? Like, are you going to turn into like one of them people that are like dating like the online AI person?
Yeah, talking to him. But no, I done something simple as I was doing something with my blood pressure, and I put in, average numbers or something like that.
Yeah.
And then a few days later, my wife told me to pick up some kind of medicine store, and I put it in there, and it said, "With your blood pressure, you should not take this." And I thought, "Oh,
Holy shit!
yeah." I thought,
Yeah,
what?
Doctor AI.
I thought, "What the hell?" And it told me the kind to buy because I had blood pressure to buy something different.
Yeah.
And I put in, "It's not for me," and it says, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, shit, dude, I don't know about this thing anymore. I mean, it pretty well, it's got me down. It knows everything.
Well, I mean, I heard a thing where several people, they're almost treating it like a damn girlfriend.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I've seen some weird stuff like that too, and I'm like, yeah.
I seen a hilarious Big Bang Theory show on that.
Yeah.
Where he was,
They're like talking back and forth with the thing.
Raj was using it for his girlfriend,
Like, hey,
Well,
what are you doing today?
it was on his phone, wasn't it? Like
yeah, it was
Siri?
on his phone, Siri. Yeah.
Siri, yeah.
It was hilarious. I mean, but
Gosh, dude.
his stuff, man,
I've seen Terminator, dude. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Maybe that's what Toby does all day when he's at home.
Just talk back and forth to Siri.
He's like, I'm busy right now. I can't do nothing. I'm like, dude, you don't have a job. You just sit at home all day and Toby go do shows or like go to the studio. So what the hell are you doing?
He's full-time.
That's what he's doing. That's exactly.
Talking to Siri.
He's talking to Siri or he's talking to Chat GBT girlfriend.
Yep. Ask him if it asked if he needed a hand with that yet.
I have to ask him that for sure.
That's funny.
It'll be fun as all get out.
One thing, Dave, we have a good time.
Oh yeah, there's never a dull moment.
We do. We have a good time. I mean, if you're going to, regardless of what you're doing, job wise, or
I mean, even when we're on the stage, I always how I introduce the band.
Yeah.
I always introduce Toby as like if Hank Williams Jr. and Charlie Daniels had a kid and it was delivered by Temu, it would look like Toby Ray. That's what I tell everyone. That's what I tell everyone.
How many times does he come out with his head sunk low because you did that?
He just shakes his head.
Yeah, okay.
Because he knows.
Listen,
Yeah.
he can give as good as he can take.
And then I told him he looks like the old WWF wrestler Big Boss Man when he wears his glasses.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, yeah, that's your twin. I was like, was that your dad?
Dude, I'm telling you, I miss the days of Jackie Fargo.
Oh yeah, Jackie Fargo.
All of those.
On the way down, we was listening to Jim Cornette's podcast.
Yeah.
He cracks me up, but historically, that man knows.
Man's crazy. But
Yeah.
He is just a walking encyclopedia when it comes to, old school wrestling.
Yeah.
And so I like to listen to his stories, and Jackie Fargo's one he talks about quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
In Memphis territories, and Louisville.
I don't even know why I'm telling this, but anyway, before I was born,
Yeah.
my dad actually wanted to get into wrestling,
Oh, yeah.
and he was an understudy of Jackie Fargo.
oh, that's cool.
Even taught me when I got older. He said, "Nope, this is how you do the Fargo strut," and I'm like, it just okay, but it just blew me away because that man had done so much.
Yeah.
And Tojo Yamamoto.
Oh, yeah.
All of those, because I mean, we used to go to the fairgrounds and he would like take me with him, and you didn't hear cussing, you didn't hear all that stuff. It beat him, or something like that. It wasn't.
It was a classic good guy versus bad guy.
Yeah, every daggum time.
Every time. And, that was territory days to where,
Oh yeah.
there was a lot of big stars come out of the territories.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. But, just take like Jerry Lawler. He owned Memphis.
Oh yeah. Well, he come to Nashville and he owned Nashville
that's
for
what
a
I'm
while
saying.
too.
So they're, and then in their specific territories, they were top notch.
Oh yeah.
And, I was listening to him the other day. He was talking about somebody getting stabbed. I mean, back then, the fans, that was before, I guess, K-Fab come out and everybody, really knew that it was fake and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They took it pretty serious. And he was talking about somebody getting stabbed, leaving the ring. He's trying to get back
That's
to the
wild.
back,
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
Can you imagine being in the crowd though, and like being a fan of it, and then just getting real pissed that your dude didn't win, and you're like, I'm about to stab this guy.
Yeah.
Like, what in the right mind was that person
He
thinking?
used to tell me a story. My grandfather went to the wrestling matches and throw the damn chair, I guess, in the ring 'cause he got mad or something.
He must have thought that shit sucked.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's where the whole chair in the ring started.
yeah, that's where that shit started. I'm like, Grandpa, I mean, didn't you know that shit was fake or whatever, But he go help out everybody who's getting beat up.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready to jump over the barricade
Yeah.
and go and jump in the ring.
Hell yeah.
You can probably do that back then, but I mean,
And
these
that,
days you do
young
that
man,
shit.
is
you're-
what started the ring in the cage.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but that's some good stuff.
It's crazy.
That shit's changed too. Wrestling's changed so much.
Yeah, they don't
Now
even
I'm
try.
like,
they don't
like,
even
what
try to
is
make
this?
it look real anymore.
Like,
You
what
know
the
I'm
hell is
saying?
this? This is like a soap opera.
Back then, they did go above and beyond to try to keep the aura that it's real.
Yeah.
Now they don't even try.
No.
Oh, hell no, they don't. They don't even care.
I was watching the boys the other night, and somebody tried to drop kick somebody, and hell, they missed from here to David, and she still fell. I was like, the air got her.
Oh, you hurt me.
Yeah, the air got her. Or they'll get bumped, and they're down for 15 minutes. I'm like, damn, they killed him bumping him,
See, I quit. I totally quit watching wrestling.
I got a couple.
The minute The Undertaker was done,
Yeah.
I was done.
Which was really stupid. I mean, he shouldn't have never lost. He should have just stayed as undefeated.
Yeah.
Retired.
I've got a couple.
That was blown away.
A couple of my younger boys, they enjoy it. I took them down to that WrestlePalooza in Indiana. They really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So, that's what I was telling him. We was talking about watching. I was like, if they're in the room or something, it's on. I'll watch it or whatever. But it changed. It ain't very interesting anymore to me.
Oh, yeah.
It's
But
not.
I guess if you're a kid still, it's probably still the way we was when we were younger. To them,
To kids, seeing people beat the crap out of each other is kind of entertaining.
which is kind of funny though, because I've always been into boxing, MMA, and stuff like that. They would rather watch the wrestling because it's got more of a story to it. Yeah.
I mean, I like watching the boxing sometimes. I mean, I remember when I was younger, that's when Mike Tyson was in his prime. So it was like,
Oh, yeah.
as a kid, I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody's getting
this is awesome.
decimated.
And like nowadays, it's like you have like jackasses, like who is it, Jake Paul, and I'm like, come on, dude,
Yeah, yeah.
like this is ridiculous.
Yeah, he wants to fight
One
everybody.
of
Yeah,
them,
I'm glad he got his ass kicked in the last one. I was like so happy to see that.
I've rooted for that to happen every damn fight.
I was like somebody shut this man up. Like, and when he fought Mike Tyson, like Mike Tyson being older, I understand, but I'm like, dude, he paid Mike Tyson a bunch of money to not get knocked out, because if Mike Tyson would have punched that man,
He'd have killed him.
oh yeah,
he would have hurt him really bad.
One of
like
my-
real bad.
It'd have been a very big, huge mistake.
one of my boxers. I got a couple guys that are boxers that I work with and help too. One of them's begged him to fight, and he won't do it.
Yeah.
Tommy Morrison's son that was in the Rocky movies and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
McKenzie, and he fights in bare knuckles. Now, that's a whole nother level.
Yeah,
that's
When you fight
craziness.
in bare knuckles, but he does really well and stuff. He's got a big fight coming up here shortly. It's going to be in Philadelphia. That's pretty cool because his dad ran the steps in the Rocky movie. And,
Yeah.
stuff like that. A lot of nostalgia there, and I think they're going to play off from it, but it's actually BKFC. So,
Yeah. I'm the one fight that I actually do want to see. And the bad part about it is I can't remember exactly when it's coming on. So I'll have to watch the YouTube video. But I want to see the Ronda Rousey and Gina fight
Oh, that's,
yeah.
that's coming on, I think it's next weekend.
at your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, come over to the
She
house.
hasn't fought. When was the last time she actually fought?
I think it's been 4 years.
Pre-baby. I know that.
Yeah.
Has it been I thought it's been longer than
I
that.
was thinking it's been about 4 years. It may have been longer, but
It
I
might
know,
have
she,
been.
I know she did the whole WWE thing.
you know,
and
they're on that card. That card's actually better than the big UFC White House card they got coming. I think personally.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of them a little bit over probably their prime.
Yeah.
There's still some good matchups. And Diaz is fighting on there. There's some good ones on there.
Yeah.
And you know, they got the name recognition anyway. The White House card, I don't think came out to be what they wanted it to be. I think they wanted to get some bigger names on there. It just didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know? But if I'm not mistaken, those come on the same weekend. I think they're kind of rivaling each other. I could be
Interesting.
wrong. Could be wrong, but Netflix is putting on, and you was talking about Jake Paul. That's actually his promotions putting it on.
is,
You know that?
is he fighting?
No,
Okay, good.
no, that's actually, or I'm sorry, not Jake Paul, his brother.
Oh, Logan.
No, Jake, you're right. Jake Paul, it's his promotion that he started.
Why doesn't he ever challenge any of these women that could kick his ass?
Him and Ronda Rousey fighting. Ronda would destroy him.
I know it'd be funny
I
as
would
hell.
love to see that. That would be awesome.
I was trying to think the name of that girl from out in West Virginia where I live, Christy Martin. I don't know if you know that name.
No.
She was one of the first women boxers that really done good. And
Yeah.
dude, listen, she was tough. But there's several of them I think that could probably take Paul out.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
He only wants to. McKenzie wanted to fight with. He just wants to fight with people that's got high numbers on social media.
Ridiculous.
To and listen, you can't take nothing away from me on the business side of it. Man's smart.
Yeah.
You gotta
There's a
give him
great way to
credit.
make movies.
You got to give him credit. I mean, he's made millions upon millions of dollars.
Oh yeah,
just
he's made
by-
millions, most definitely. I mean,
And he's probably got a movie brewing in the
Oh, I'm
background,
sure.
you know.
oh yeah, he probably has all kinds of stuff, all kinds of sponsorship dollars, and
Yeah.
Took two kids
ridiculous.
just doing videos online and
Yeah, now like Logan, like his brother's like a WWE wrestler now, so it's like you have him wrestling, and he owns the Prime stuff,
Yep.
and then you have his brother Jake over here boxing and doing whatever else he's doing. I mean, them two kids have turned kind of nothing into like something huge
A lot of money.
out of doing some stupid stuff.
that was back even when it was on Vine or something. I mean, it's been a while.
think so.
Old stuff.
Would this be like Jackass 2.3 or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, yep, that's exactly what it would be.
So it's different.
It would be funny.
Yeah.
Dude, I love y'all, but we got to get off here.
I don't even know what time it is, man.
We could be sitting here talking for another 2
Oh
hours.
yeah, I could do this forever.
Yeah.
I could sit here all night.
I love it. Thank you both for coming on.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for having us on.
And
We really appreciate it.
well, one thing we need to get out of the way, and I want to get this out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
What new music have you got coming?
We have a brand new album called, what is it called? Raised on Ruckus,
Okay.
which is
I take back to my old neighborhood.
kind of, it's kind of a ruckus CD. What's so crazy is that the CD it's what I keep saying CD,
Streaming platform.
streaming platform. Like you will go through this whole album and you'll be like, okay, like this is kind of rock. Okay, this is kind of hip hop. This one most definitely is a hip hop song. And then you get down to the very last song and you're like, okay, what just happened? Did I skip to like a different genre?
Yeah.
Because it's a bluegrass song.
Cool.
So it's like, they're like, what is going on right now?
We
So
stayed
it's gonna
true.
It's going to be different.
Yeah.
It's a lot different. Like I was kind of torn on like naming album Raised on Ruckus, but I was like, okay, that's like the first. It's kind of like the intro song. So I was like, that's gonna be. I said that's what it's gonna be called. I was like, because I was like, all of us that was kind of like raised on ruckus. I was like, because of
Yep.
how our lives was. I was like, so that's kind of like why we have this method of madness with our music. So
Yeah. That nobody can tell you what the hell it is.
right. I was like, I just create my own genre, call it outlaw mountain music. That's what I call it. I have two different names for it: outlaw mountain music, and then country music with an attitude.
Yeah.
That's the two names that I've came up with it, and I'm like, okay, them kind of stick. But the Outlaw Mountain Music, I really like that a whole lot.
Yeah, because
I think that's the name, and the other's the tagline.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know, I think it's way we put it out there is it's gonna be a good album. I mean, it's
I can't wait for that. I mean, we have 3 albums right now that we're ready to release, and then we have all the music that we just recorded with Jeff Huskins too. So
yeah,
that's gonna be killer. I can't wait to put that out.
that'll be awesome.
That's gonna be really,
gonna
really
be
good.
another one of those things that people listen to and say, really? I mean, that's
Yeah.
the same people, you know?
Okay, so I want to put this thought in your head because it's an idea I came up with. And for some reason, I can't ever keep my mouth shut when I come up with ideas. Something to think about. Kentucky Music Mafia. Get a couple of other guys. Don't stick it to the whole little festival of one genre.
Yeah.
Have the whole damn festival with people doing their own music.
Almost definitely.
Trust me, I'm kind of like in the beginning stages of that. I've already like created like a whole flyer for that.
Okay, cool.
It's called the Outlaw Mountain Music Festival. Actually,
That would actually be cool.
We
as
got
hell.
a lot of
like I had a venue at one point in time that we was going to do it when we was going to bring it this year. We
Yeah.
was going to do it this year, but the venue kind of like it wasn't really a venue. It was just a field.
We had field.
Yeah.
It was a field, and it was going to be incorporated with the Cornbread Mafia.
Okay.
That's exactly where it was going to be, on the grounds of the Cornbread Mafia where it started at,
Right.
which it still could be. We just got to figure out some things here and there and make sure that everybody's taken care of.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get that figured out, because the place is perfect for us to do it.
Well, I mean, I think, and this is just me, but I think people are starting to crave out of the box.
I'm starting to see that a whole lot. A whole lot.
Everybody is wanting different.
Yep.
And if you fit into that different realm that they're looking for, dude, you could have a ton of fun.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely going to be an exciting year. We got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yep. It most definitely is going to be, it should be a fun year this year.
Yeah.
Fun year. We had some craziness go on for the past year and a half to 2 years, and it kind of slowed us down.
Yeah.
Like it kind of threw us backwards, and
Never expect that in the music industry.
2 steps back, 1 step
I
forward.
mean, it was pretty wild, to where like it was a disaster. Nothing internal,
yeah.
but like outside of like people that we thought we could trust to do certain things, and it was like, no, it was like a complete disaster out of nowhere.
Yeah. Because the sad part about it is people say and they pretend to be and all this, and then when it gets down to the heart of it, yeah, no, they ain't got a damn clue.
Exactly.
Nope, and then you end up like thousands and thousands of dollars in the hole, because people just take your money and
Yeah.
just disappear.
Yeah.
So that's
But you would think in that process they would actually learn how to buy nice clothes.
Yeah. Do something a little different. But no, definitely back on track. A lot of good stuff coming this year.
Oh, yeah, we're for
New
sure.
Releases. We got the stuff with Jeff once it's released. That's some really good stuff. And, names starting to get out there pretty good. We got 13.8 million streams.
Yeah, I know.
So that's not too bad, And
That's actually.
how many did you say?
13.8.
Oh, there's way more than that. Oh,
No, I mean just on,
was it Spotify?
Spotify.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it's something crazy. I don't know, I get mind blown by it because I'm like, okay, this is something like I created that I thought of, and I'm like, it's coming together like slowly but surely. I'm like, I had my time where it was just like, where I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, like I'm about to just like flip out over this. But then I'm like, okay, I don't want to do that. This is not, I don't want to treat it like that.
Oh yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, it's weird because I've talked to a lot of people about it, because it's like when you're first starting out and you're getting everything going and you're like, I got 200 followers, you know, and then and then a month later you're like, huh.
Hell, when I had 25,000, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, like, what the hell's going on here? Or like, you know, when we got our first 1 million streams on a song, I'm like, dude, we made it. And I'm like, and now like look back, I'm like, oh, you damn idiot.
Yeah. It's easy
dude,
done though. I mean,
like, no, like keep going, dude. Don't slow down.
Yeah.
That's the thing where like I kind of made a mistake here and there. That we were like, okay, we got this, so let's go do this. And I'm like, why did I break the method that we had?
Yeah,
like we got to stay on the track and just keep going. That's what I had to get them together and was like, okay, the method that we had, that's what we're going to stick with. We're not breaking it ever. Never again. We're going off track. I don't give a shit what's going on. We're going to stick with these people that we had in the beginning. They're not going nowhere. We're not getting rid of them anymore. They're staying there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep these right people around us, and let's surround ourselves by the right people, not by people who's just telling you what you want to hear, because that's what you don't want.
Yeah.
You don't want yes men.
No.
That's the thing that I learned.
I totally agree with you. That is such a good edit. No,
that's
don't want yes men. Don't want yes men. Like I even had, when we was recording the Sound Kitchen, Roy and Toby would be in the booth, and the producer looked at me crazy because I was like, dude, no. I was like, that didn't sound right. I was like, that was horrible, and it sounded off beat. You could do way better than that. And the producer turned around, looked at me, and he was like, dude, I've never really heard another artist talk to another artist like that. And I'm like, I know what they can do, and I'm not going to let them settle.
Yeah.
Like, I want the best. I was like, I'm going to strive for the best, and I want them to want the same thing for me. If I'm doing it wrong, get in my ass.
Oh, yeah.
Get in my ass and tell me.
That was one of the first conversations me and him had. I was like, I probably may tell you something you don't like, because I'm not a yes man, but, it's going to make all of us better.
Exactly. You have to have that.
Well, there's one movie that was out, and because of reasons I can't name the movie, but you know what I'm talking about. They were recording, and they had a lady that worked for the guy singing, and it didn't sound good at all. And he got up next to her and he said, "Push that shit."
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And oh my God, the voice of an angel came out.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got to do that sometimes with artists that are in the vocal booth.
Yep.
You have to, if you're singing a song that's sad, you got to make them a little bit sad before they go in that booth.
Dog died. You got to do something.
I tell that because like I've coached baseball for like a long time too.
Yeah.
Coached like AAU, coached high school for a couple of years. And like I used to tell my kids, I was like, dude, you can't settle for anything less. I said, grind your ass off, push. Don't go in here and half-ass nothing.
Exactly.
You half-ass it, I promise you, you will regret it when you get a little bit older.
Yep.
I said, there's a lot of stuff that I have that I did music-wise, 10, 15 years ago, then I like look back and I'm like, dude, what the hell was I doing? Like, what was I doing? Even song wise, I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, like, thank God that I never released this shit. I was like, this is horrible.
Yeah.
I was like, what was I thinking? I was like, this is not okay. I was like, who allowed me to record that? Or like you look back at a picture and like, who the hell allowed me to dress like that?
Oh,
like, what is
we'll
this
be walking
shit?
down the street, I look at my wife, I'm like, she doesn't have any friends. because nobody told her or him, you know, what they look like before they left the house.
Yeah.
Apparently they
Like,
had no
come on,
friends.
dude. Like,
know?
like I think about a lot of shit like that. I mean, it drives me crazy some days. Like,
And now look at him. He's wearing nice boots.
Oh,
and
yeah. Coming on up.
He's got some holes in his pants.
Yeah, I
but
got some
mean,
holes in my
that's-
pants. Dude, my wife gives me hell about these pants. She hates them. She hates these pants so bad. She said, "You're going to wear them damn pants in Nashville?" And I said, "Yep." She was like, shook her head. She was like, well, I ain't going to say exactly what she said, but
I bet it wasn't nice.
no. She
It wasn't
said,
positive
I mean, it was
reinforcement.
more of like, I mean, she said that I kind of look like Boy George almost. So
Yeah. Well, only thing you need now is a members only red jacket.
That would top her off right there.
oh yeah, she
That'd
would
do
really
it.
call me all kinds of names because she's my wife is she's a tough one.
Yeah.
What do you call it? She
Oh, you
don't-
mean a Southern woman?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Farm, grew up on a farm. She doesn't no sugarcoating, nothing.
Yeah.
Like she shoots it straight. I mean, she's watch her look at it. I mean, our own son and just like, like, dude, no, because he plays baseball and I coach him and like, no, you're playing like a pussy. Like plain and simple.
Yeah.
Like, step it up. Let's get it together.
Yeah.
Like we're not settling for bullshit. Like you need to get it. You need to get your ass together.
Yeah.
So like I like that. She keeps it rolling sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I tell the kids, I'm like, you might want to go in another room. You might want to go do this before your mother tells you because it probably won't be good.
Because mama's getting real, okay?
I said, Mama, don't play around. I was like, I tell you. I was like, she's gonna drop the elbow on y'all.
Oh, yeah.
I said, trust me. I said she did. I said she gets on me sometimes about shit. She's like the other day, she's like, you didn't look at the backyard? And I'm like, I haven't even really walked in our backyard because it's been like raining and like cold. She was like, it needs to be mowed. And I'm like, okay. She was like, so you're telling me when you let the dogs out, you didn't look at the backyard? I'm like, no. I said I had to make sure the dogs went out. If not, they're going to run through the damn glass door.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I just messed up. And I'm like, that's fucked up. And like, she's the type, she really don't like asking or telling. Like, she'll go and just do the shit. So like, what it is like with the lawnmower thing or whatever, she'd be like, oh, okay. And then like, she won't say nothing. But then all of a sudden I hear that lawnmower going and I'm like, oh, fuck, I better go out here before I get cussed out.
Yeah.
I had to go on the couch and sleep. I was like, Mama, I said, Mama's not going to play. And I was like, I'm gonna have a whole hour lecture later on about, I need to make sure I look at this and I need to make sure I look at that and I need to make sure I do this. And I'm like,
Because the whole.
Just go cut the damn grass.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, so in my brain, I'm like, okay, I need to set my timer. I need to set a timer that I need to cut the grass every 3 or 4 days when she won't work. But then she will complain. And I told her this today. I was like, you know what? You complain about I cut the grass sometimes. She was like, yeah, because you scalped the shit out of the yard last time. I was like,
You didn't do it right.
I said, well, I said, you had a point. I said, because it was like the end of like, the end of summer. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to cut it no more. I'm just going to just cut the shit low. And she came home from work and she was pissed, boy. She was pissed. She got pissed too because I accidentally laid down some seed. Mm-hmm. Dude, I fucking scorched a big old hole in the front yard. I was like, she was like, do not touch the front yard no more.
If
Good way
mama,
to get out of it.
if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody gonna
I
be
didn't want to
happy.
get out of it, dude, because like I still hear about it till this day. It's like she don't want me to cook or grill out no more because I have a Great Dane and then I have another little like a Shih Tzu dog.
Yeah.
Well, the Great Dane, as I'm cooking hamburgers on the grill, I had to go back inside for a second.
There ain't no hamburgers left.
Dude, this motherfucker, dumped the grill over, almost caught a whole garage on fire. The bushes and shit, shit's on fire. It's like a grease fire back there, dude. And she was like, "You're not cooking nothing no more." I was like, "What the hell I'm like, it ain't my fault. It's the dog's fault."
You'd have been better off if you just said, okay.
That's right. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's why
That comes with age.
Well, like I tell her, like she'll say something and I'll be like, "Well, you want me to go cook?" She's like, "No, I think we need a house to live in." Like, damn, dude. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, you're not living that one down, bro.
I love her already. She's just solid. I love that.
Oh, dude, she's a straight up smart ass all the time. All the time, no matter what it is, she's a smart ass.
Yeah,
Wait till
she's a
she-
real Southern woman.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Yeah, wait till she
I
listens to this.
friggin' love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, I love it. I tell people all the time, dude. I'm like, I love it. Like, she's just a smart ass, dude. I like it.
Yep.
Like, I don't go against her, and I let her, she let her do her own thing, and because her mom actually lives across the street from us, and they're all, I mean, they're awesome people, awesome people, and they're like, the problem is just like you just let her have her way all the time and just let her do whatever, and that's why she acts that way. I'm like,
huh?
I'd be like, you all started that.
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
I got her that way.
I mean,
This is hereditary.
I was like, the thing with me, I was like, my grandma always told me, happy wife, happy life. So I'm like,
yeah.
well, shit. I was like, the older that I've gotten, I'm like, I'm not arguing with nobody.
And the bad part about
I
it,
do not want to argue with somebody. Most ever something stupid.
yeah, but
Like, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
the bad part about it though is I could just visualize in my head right now she's listening to this podcast with a foot tapping on the ground, looking at you.
And she stands, let's see, she stands about 5'3", 5'4".
Oh God.
Yeah,
Little short blonde with dude, one hell of a temper and no patience.
yeah, it's
Damn. For me and Randy, we were not involved.
I was on her side.
Exactly.
She's something else.
You
dude.
remember, please, I said, I'm in love with this woman because she is Southern and she don't take no shit. So me and Randy,
That's right.
totally on your side.
I mean, her dad tells me all the time. He's like, before we even got married, and he was like, dude, he said, you know what you signed up for? He's like, it ain't too late to run if you want to run, dude. He said, I don't blame you. And I'm like, huh. I'm like, yeah. And then now he said, I told you what you signed up for. And he said, now it's too damn late. You're stuck. He's like, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm surprised he's not handing you his T-shirt that's got like a prisoner number on it or something. I'm just like,
You just gave me an idea. I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to do that one day, dude. I'm going to get a prisoner shirt and put it on the back and put numbers. And she's probably going to ask you what the hell that was. And like, because I am your prison. You're like my warden.
you could actually put her name on the front and say, her name, prison.
Put a picture of her face like right at my belly.
Wait a minute. Well, I'm sorry. I opened up. I apologize for that. I am very sorry.
For the record, I still haven't said anything.
Yeah, that's that will go. I even have like her daughter bought a hat for me for Christmas that says something about my wife is all. I think it says my wife is always right.
Yeah.
So like I wear it from time to time. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I wear it from time to time, and like people, like all these people come to me like, "Dude, I love your hat."
Does she tell you to wear it?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, she doesn't tell me to wear it at all. I'm shocked, but she doesn't.
It's like
She just likes to say smart ass shit to me all the time.
it's like that old joke that that girl got pregnant. He had to marry her. Dad said he had to marry her. He was going to send him to jail. 20 years later, he sat at the table crying. He said, "Why are you crying?" He said, "I would have got out of prison today."
Well, dude, the worst. I would say the worst part of it is really not worse, but like we have a 2-year-old. Mm-hmm. Dude, horrible attitude. Horrible attitude as a 2-year-old, and like this child is crazy, dude. I mean, she wants to stay up to like 2:00 in the morning and shit, like no matter what.
So
like,
she takes after you.
and like now it's getting to the point to where like she's learning words and like stuff like that, and like she stays with her grandpa a lot, and like he's retired Marine and stuff, and like he teaches her like all kinds of stuff, and like the kid can do her whole ABCs, can count up to 10, and like
Awesome.
she knows no and yes, knows that. So like now I'm like, hey, you need to go to bed. She's like, no. I'm like, dude, I'm like, I told her the other day, I'm like, if you was a little bit older, you might have your ass whooped. I was like, because
And then, according to military code, you just told a superior officer.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
because I had to put it like she she don't even have a baby bed no more because we had to take it out of there and like give her a real bed because she was starting to climb out of it.
Yeah.
And she's tiny. She's a little bitty. I'm like, how in the hell did you climb out of this bed? Like, because we didn't even know she climbed out. Like, she just one night just climbed out of the bed. Then all of a sudden, here she is in the bedroom, and I'm like, dude, I know I just put you in that bed. And then she has a gate. One night she opened up the gate and climbed up on the bed. I'm like, dude, what in the world is wrong with this child? I was like, this child is crazy. Like, she's a whole full. I tell my wife all the time, like, this child is a character.
Yeah.
I was like, she is way different to any other kid that I've ever been around. I was like, because just how she acts.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never seen a child act like this.
Yeah. Well, let's, the other morning, I woke up and I had a freaking dog right there looking at me. And I'm like, oh shit, because you're not used to that.
Oh, my child ain't gonna let me sleep, dude. If I'm asleep, dude, she shakes me and like says,
Yeah.
wake up. And I'm like, dude, like, what in the world is wrong with you? Like, come on now.
I can tell you, it's a whole different level when you wake up and you got a monkey on your head.
Dude, that's my child. She's a monkey. I'm telling you, she is a straight character. Last night I kept trying to get her to go to sleep. She finally went to sleep about 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's called Michael.
I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, you have to go to bed. Like, you for sure have to go to bed. You can't. Funny story about that too. She just got baptized last Saturday at the Easter Vigil.
Okay.
Dude, this child went ape shit in church. Ape shit. Like, was acting like a fool. And like, she's never, like, we go to church frequently. She's never acted like that. Ever. The whole time she's just running around. She's at this Jesus sculpture. My wife is over there cracking up. My wife's like, that's her demons coming out. She's like, she's just like her mother. And like, she's just sitting there. It's like she was taunting this sculpture.
Yeah.
Like she was going like this and just kept laughing and going, hey, hey, hey. And then she starts running back and forth and running all over the place and just trying to climb in stuff. And I'm like, dude, like you've never acted like this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what is going on? And then priest is like, come on, let's baptize her and all that stuff. So I was like, the only how I got her up there was she's like, I told her, because she loves to take baths. I was like, we're going to go take a bath. And if I wasn't holding on to her, she would have jumped in this thing. Like, I'm glad I was holding her because she would have jumped in. Like, she tried to go full blown into this. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, this child is crazy.
It's playtime.
Then she did the water thing first. She did the water. Then it was time for her to go back and just stand over while they do the rest. And they was going to do the oil and all that stuff. She goes over. She thinks it's time to play hide and seek. Gets up against the wall, starts counting as loud as she can.
Yeah.
I'm talking about so loud. The whole church just starts cracking up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, this child is wild. And something else. And like, she's just...
That's a 2-year-old.
Her mom tells me all the time. Her mom tells me all the time. She's like, she's going to be an entertainer. She's like, she's going to sing because she sings all the time too. Like, I have my own studio in the basement. If I take her down there and she sees a microphone, she will grab the microphone down and try to sing into it.
Yeah.
So I was like, this child's going to be something.
When I started my podcast, I had my granddaughter because she was bugging me, wanting to help me do this, do that. So I got her to do the opening intro. And she was, well, it was 4 years ago. Now she's older. Take it down. Why? I don't want my friends hearing me. And I'm like, how do your friends know? I've told people. I'm like,
I've told people.
okay. Did you tell them to subscribe?
That's what I would tell them.
Hit that follow button.
Hit that follow button. Tell them to subscribe to everything.
Yeah, exactly. Troubadour.
18th, next Saturday.
I'm going to be there.
Good. Happy to have you. It's going to be one hell of a show.
I can't wait.
Of a show. I cannot wait because what we have planned is going to be.
Yep.
It's going to be big. I've been telling everybody, I'm just like, this is the biggest. I wouldn't say the biggest show that we've done, but I said as in like what we're trying to do. I said this is the biggest. I said because we have a lot of people coming that are pretty big, and I said they're coming to see us.
Yeah.
I was like, we have to put on the best show that we've ever done.
We'll have actual decision makers.
I said, I don't give a damn. I said, if y'all want to do cartwheels up here, backflips, I'm all for it. Let's do it. I said, we'll hook up a swing. You could swing from the roof. I don't care. So you can David Lee Roth this shit. I don't care. Just don't wear tights. Which I had a joke with him. I told him I was going to buy Roy and Toby some black leggings to wear.
Dude, why don't you just get them? Remember the old striper, the tights, the black and yellow?
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
That would be cool.
No, it's in all seriousness, it's gonna be a good show. Got some other people out there. It's really good. You know, it's coming with them. So
I think it'd be awesome because
got the Southern Outlaws gonna be playing.
Yeah.
well, I've never seen y'all play, and I'm really, really looking forward to it.
We're looking for it big time. I cannot wait. I've been thinking about it a whole lot.
Yeah, because I figured
this is the one.
I think part of what I'm gonna do when I get there, and y'all start performing, I want to be like your hype man out in the audience, going, "Hey, hey, hey, what, hey, hey," you know,
Hold up that applause sign.
yeah.
Go to the BC Boys.
Subscribe.
That's right. That's right. But Southern Outlaws will be there. Joe King's will be there.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And, you know, headlined by Kentucky Music Mafia. It's gonna be a good show.
I think it's gonna be awesome.
You know, that show's been sold out for about 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
3 or 4 months it's been sold out,
it's already-
which has blown me away.
Well, it's like I told Shannon, I was going to buy tickets to it, and I was going to have everything, and hell,
ain't no tickets to be had. But
Dude, I went on there one
I
day.
trust you. We'll get you in.
yeah.
A few months back, and I looked online, and I'm like, I'm gonna see how many tickets. I'm gonna see if there's tickets online. And I went in there, and it was like 1%, and I was like,
What?
what? Like, is this serious? So like, I went to other websites, and I'm like, holy shit, dude! I was like, this is serious. So I had a lot of people who were like, hey man, I want to buy tickets. I want to come to the show. And I'm like, I sent them a link. I said, you better buy them right now.
Yeah.
Within an hour, it was sold out.
That is crazy.
And I said, holy shit, dude.
We've had some good conversations too with some bigger venues that
Yeah.
we'll be doing, and so I think we got the Hillbilly Days on the 16th.
Yeah, that's down in
Thursday,
Pikeville, Kentucky.
County.
Yeah.
So it's always a fun festival, and do that, and then come back to the Troubadour on Saturday, and that's kind of going to kickstart the rest of the year.
I love it.
Yep.
I can't wait. Because
It's going to be fun.
I don't know, after talking to you and everything and conversations we had on the phone and everything, with your music and how you and other guys are as people, I think you've got nothing but good things coming your way.
I sure hope so.
Appreciate that.
I sure hope so. That's the goal. Is we want to, we want to reach people. We want to reach people, and whenever we have people write us online and was like, this song we're here, like it changed my life, or like I really love what y'all are doing, and y'all keep doing it. Like that's the kind of stuff that I like. Like the whole fame crap. Like I truly don't really care about that.
Yeah.
It's like, if I could do one song and a person is like, this changed my life, or like, I was going to commit suicide, and like, I listened to this and like, I've turned my life around.
Yeah.
Like I've stopped doing drugs, or like stuff like that. I'm like, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Like positive stuff like that.
Yeah. And that's been my big thing about doing all this, is because I want to hear the songs, there's good artists that come to Nashville all the time.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And then, they get ripped off and money took from them, and people saying, well, you'll never make it, But it's those songs I want to hear, because you never know who it's going to touch.
Oh, absolutely.
Who it's going to save, man. So many things.
That's the good thing about music. Music can turn people's life around.
Yeah.
Like it really can. I mean, that's music's my therapy.
Yeah.
Still to this day. I mean, it's been that way ever since I could think of. I mean, music is something that can, turn my life completely around and just do different things. And
Yeah.
that's, I wish more of the world thought like that.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
I mean, that would be really awesome if more of the world thought like that. That, you know, to understand like music changes people, like changes people's lives and stuff, no matter what. I mean,
You know, every morning that you can wake up and go do something you love is a good day.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's
I'm at that age where every morning I wake up.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. My grandpa used to tell me all the time. I'd say, "Grandpa, how are you?" He'd say, "I woke up on the right side of the dirt."
Yep.
You know,
Exactly.
So, but
that's true.
you know, music. When you really get down to it, music affects everybody.
Oh yeah.
Everybody listens to music.
Well, music started back in the caveman days, you know, beating on a rock.
Beating on a rock. So,
It's
but yeah, we're really excited.
Blessing.
I mean, I think, like I said, I think this show on 18 is going to kick off the rest of the year, which is, you know, I'm very confident it's going to be the best year yet.
I hope so.
We got a lot of stuff going. The guys are tuned in, ready to go. So
It's going to be awesome. I love it. Shannon, tell everybody where they can find you.
find us on TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, all over the world. That's what I tell everybody. Everybody's like, "Where can we find you?" I'm like, Google us. I said, all you have to do is just put in Kentucky Music Mafia, and you can get a whole bio. You can get everything that you need.
Whatever you need.
we're on
Spotify. We're
Spotty.
on,
I like Spotty. That's cute.
Well, that's an app I actually use from my other company.
we're on
just came out.
Spotify, yeah, iTunes, Apple, YouTube. We have music videos on YouTube, which go subscribe, and then go subscribe to David's podcast also.
That would be nice. I would like
Yes.
that.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all do that. We're on every streaming platform you can think of. The website, we are still working on early processes of reconstructing this whole website to where people can actually come on there and buy merch and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and can actually buy CDs from us.
Oh, yeah.
Because we do CDs still. We don't do tapes or 8-tracks or nothing like that. So
No vinyl.
no vinyl. Hopefully we could do vinyl. There's where we could do vinyl now, but we can't do 8-tracks or tapes.
That was actually one of my questions I was going to ask you is, you got vinyl laying around somewhere?
We can. We can make it happen. I have access to that now where I can do vinyl, which is pretty cool because I literally have a big record player. It's like a newer one that my wife bought me, and I have it in my studio. So I became like a record person. I went and bought like all these old like Ricky Skaggs and like Waylon albums, and like I've stacked up on all these albums. And like there's days where I'll go down the studio and I'll just put a record on.
Yeah, there's a record player over there, and there's some 45s over there.
Oh yeah.
45.
I don't know what is over there. Lisa put them over there.
Blame Lisa.
No, you don't tell too much information. Somebody be knocking on my door going, "Hey, about that 45, man. Can I have it?"
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, $3 million. You can.
You
have
don't
it.
see 45s.
No,
You don't see 45s at all.
it's crazy.
I still have one of my 45s from back when I was younger. It was like, it's the Randy Travis 8x10 album.
Ah,
Still have that to this day, which was the craziest story ever. I had a record player back then, and I was real young, and I don't know what I was doing. I think I was trying to cut something and accidentally cut the wire to the record player while it was plugged in, dude. Dude, I about killed everybody in the house.
oh yeah, it's crazy. You was talking about Aaron tipping, and I was sitting there thinking the whole damn time we was talking about that. Ain't nothing wrong with the radio.
That's right. Sure.
Oh God, all those crazy stuff, dude. I'm excited. I am happy, and I can't wait to see what all y'all get together. And you got my support. I think
We appreciate it.
I think it's awesome.
Appreciate it a whole bunch.
I love it.
Sure.
And everybody, if you got tickets, coming to the yeah, I can't even speak. It's getting late. Troubadour on the 18th.
Yep. 6 p.m. start
6
time.
p.m. is the doors.
Yep.
When the doors open 6
What time y'all going on stage?
like 9 something.
Dude, you got to remember I'm old. Yeah, I can.
It's like, nah, I forgot. I was just talking about this earlier. While I was on the phone talking about it when we was on the expressway too. So
Okay.
I don't know. I was like 9 something.
To be announced.
Yeah, TBA.
We'll show
TBA.
up. I mean, and plus, I mean, we're not the type. We don't go hang out backstage, and we mingle with everyone during the shows. We don't charge for meet and greets. I don't give a damn if we're on Elvis Presley status. We'll have security for that, but
Yeah.
I mean, but
Well, you got to watch.
I'll never charge for meet and greets. I can't do that.
I don't blame you.
You can't do that for
You
people.
can't blame. I'm not going to
People-
charge people to meet me. Like, that's stupid.
The people support you to get you there. And
You're already
charge
paying
them,
enough.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
You're already paying enough, and you want to buy merch and drinks, and like, what the hell is? I'm going to charge you $100 to meet me in person. The hell kind of shit is that?
I always wondered, though.
I think that's weird. I think that is so strange. There's a lot of artists that I know that do that, and I'm like, dude. But then they tell me plain and simple, it's not them that do it.
Yeah.
Management of the record label do that. They make them do that.
I'm sorry. Don't they have brothels out in Nevada?
Oh yeah, that's fun.
It's a bunny ranch.
Yeah, the Banning.
That's funny. We were talking about that earlier.
I'm sorry, I don't make the price, but
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, got you.
Yeah.
All right, I love it. We're getting off here.
All right, buddy.
All right.
We're out of here. Tell everybody bye. Love y'all.
See y'all.
Mean it.
Subscribe.
Follow, like, share, subscribe. It helps us all, whether it's an artist, a podcast, anybody in the entertainment industry whatsoever. Y'all help everybody out. The more our numbers go up, the more these booking agents that are sitting on their butts looking at a computer will actually book us into your town. And then you can come and hang out, get some T-shirts, some merch, have a handshake. All these new artists, they love talking to y'all. They love hearing the stories. So,
I agree.
All right, we're going to get off here. Love you, mean it. Bye.
Bye.
Pushing the limits.